Hey everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to do a quick reading. Well, I'm going to do a long reading actually for all the zodiac signs tonight. And let me list them off for you. We have Sagittarius, Ophiuchus, Leo, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That is the order. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. I am so glad we are in your sign. Oh, it feels so good. Am I right? I'm right. Yeah. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome or welcome back. I love you a ton. Let's say a quick blessing. Where is all my stuff? This is, oh, that thing's over there. This is fine. All right. We can move like this. All right. Let's say a quick blessing and we'll just get rolling. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being here with us in every single breath that we take. We ask that you please direct our hands, our hearts, our feet, our words, and our minds to work your will for ourselves each day of our lives. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Happy Sunday. You know what? I had such a good Sunday. I hope you guys had a good Sunday. Hi, Mandy. I love you a ton. I'm so happy I got to see you the other day, by the way. Anyway, we're going to get started with Sagittarius. I was saying, it was a good Sunday. I spent a lot of time in prayer. I listened to a lot of worship service stuff. It was great. It was nice. I stayed home pretty much all day. I hope you guys had a good day as well. All right, Sagittarius, happy birthday to you. If your birthday is coming up, let's get started with you guys. Thank you. All right, I got the 8 of Swords. Why do we have the 8 of Swords? Why is that your energy? All right, so 8 of Swords is kind of about being bound up. It's like being restricted from someone or something. All right, hold on. This music is too loud. You know I do this every time. Hang on. All right, I think that's better. Sorry, it's so distracting whenever it's too loud. All right, hi. All right, so this 8 of Swords energy is kind of like being bound up, kind of being restricted. It could be feeling blocked from someone being blocked from you. There's like a whole lot of swirl around, of chaos around this person. And they really, it's kind of like a, I don't want to come out and deal with it yet kind of energy. Maybe it's an energy of procrastination. I'm not sure. All right, let's keep going. Three of Wands, this is a good sign though. Okay, this is like my minor arcana version of the Magician card. It's kind of like the I sent ahead for it. I kind of know what's coming already. All of those ships hold the things that you have been waiting for. The things that you've been planning for. They're coming around the corner, right? She'll be coming around the mountain. Checking your watch, like checking your watch. Is it time yet? Is it here yet? I don't know what this situation is about. Hearing like a ton of stuff about that. We're going to come back through and clarify with another deck in a minute. 9 of Pentacles, this is great. This is my minor arcana version of the Empress card. This is about asserting your independence, all right? And it's about dropping codependencies in your life, whether it's people, places, things, you know, whatever it is. It's really about asserting your own unique independence. Looks super good. Maybe you're waiting on something to come to fruition. Maybe you're waiting on something that you've really been working hard on to kind of start showing the results that you've been waiting to see. All right, like I said, we'll clarify in a minute. Thank you. All right, 9 of Wands in reverse. Time to start putting down some boundaries. Time to start letting some people in, maybe. What? I don't know. All right, let's find out. 9 of Wands, that's our Wounded Warrior card. Maybe, geez, right? So we got the 3 of Swords on top of that. That's kind of our breakup card. That's heartache, grief, and pain. Ouch, 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 right? That's kind of what that feels like, going through something like that. This 9 of Wands in reverse, maybe you've moved on from something. Maybe you're just now kind of starting to process something in a way that enables you to kind of start releasing things, kind of letting go of some things. I hope so. I would like that for you, all right? Maybe releasing some baggage from the past. It feels kind of good, I gotta be honest. I hate to be so cautiously optimistic, but I just feel that way. All right, I got the King of Pentacles here. You kind of have a decision to make. Saggies, this might be kind of deep right here. I did drop a reading over on YouTube for you guys today, and it was long. It was like 30 minutes long. I usually run them like 20 minutes. I looked at the clock. I was like, holy smokes, we've been running for like 32 minutes because it was such a deep reading. I don't know. You guys have been through a lot this year, and a lot for the last 2 years is what I'm hearing, and you've made a lot of progress, and you've done a lot of things for yourself that you've kind of projected yourself into a life that you never imagined. A lot of you are very smart, gifted folks, for sure. But this King of Pentacles is really deciding where you want to go next and where you're going to build yourself foundationally from here on out. And you're really taking steps to decide what you want that to look like. It looks like it's time to start letting go of some things. You've processed some things. You could have been through a breakup in the last year or something like that that was challenging for you. I got the Justice card. We can talk about final endings here. We can talk about tying up loose ends of sorts. It can be legal matters. It's in the upright position. I like to see that. That means something that's fair and balanced. It's the card of Libra, fair and balanced. All right, any more out with this deck? I got the Knight of Swords. Wanting to take action towards something. Waiting for something to end so you can take action towards something maybe. And then I've got the Tower card after that. I cannot leave you hanging with the Tower card. One more out from this deck, please. There we go. Perfect. And now I got the Six of Pentacles. Good, good. We're going to let it go at that, and I'm going to clarify with another deck. The Tower card really speaks of something that comes out of nowhere, kind of knocks your socks off. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, doesn't have to be necessarily a good thing. It's just something that causes a change of direction for me. It's kind of a cataclysmic event, something, again, that can come out of nowhere, it seems like. That is really crossing that Knight of Swords and that Justice card, but it really propels us over here into the Six of Pentacles for you, which is about reciprocity. It's about fairness. It's about equal give and take. It's a very similar energy to this Justice card. What was I saying? Fair, fair and balanced, right? So we're going to find out what that looks like for you a little bit more deeply. Let's clarify here with this Star Power Tarot. This was the Tarot of Wonderland by Barbara Moore, in case you were wondering. Let's see. What is this Eight of Swords, Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles situation here we have for you guys, where you're really kind of asserting independence and waiting for things to get better, waiting for something. What are we talking about here? You're in restriction for some reason, waiting for something. Thank you. Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups well, the Six of Cups is one of our soulmate cards, okay? The Six of Cups, it's about childhood love. It's about past life love. It's about someone you may have grown up with, someone that you love very much. Whenever it's in the reverse, we could be looking at healing from letting a soulmate go in some way. Anything else about that from this deck? Yep, I got the Lovers card. Nuts, you're nuts. All right, so Six of Cups, and then we have the Lovers card, which is the number 6. It's the card of Gemini, if you're interested at all. But really, it speaks of a love relationship. You may be releasing a love relationship, or you may be looking towards a love relationship. I'm not really sure. With you in this state of independence, and with this Three of Swords following right after here, with this Nine of Wands, this Wounded Warrior card over here that we're kind of looking towards with this spread, it kind of feels like you're letting something go, maybe. Let me find out. Yeah, golly geez, I got the Three of Swords again. What did I say? It's kind of the heartbreak, grief, and pain, breakup card energy. Yeah, maybe you have just recently been through this in some way, and we're healing from that finally. Well, guess what? Great. Good job. That's major. That's good job for you. Good job for you. I got the Judgment card. How interesting. It's a light bulb moment, the Judgment card. So we've got the Justice card here, and we've got the Judgment card here. This is the light bulb moment, this aha moment, this wake-up call. Kind of similar when we have, like, think about it, the Tower and the Justice card kind of both equal the Judgment card, right? Wowza. You guys are major this month. Well, it's your birthday month. Hooray. How was 2020 for you guys? Really, Sagittarius? How was it for ya? Well, all right. I love you. All right, so the Judgment card, it's like a realization of something. It's like, okay, it's time to move on from this. It's time to really start looking at Again, really, really looking closely at yourself and where you want to start establishing more, maybe financial independence, maybe foundational support in your life, maybe growing something from grassroots. All of a sudden, with that Nine of Pentacles right here, I said it's very unique, independent energy. Maybe going it alone. You may be a business owner of some sort. You may be self-employed. I'm not sure. What else? Come over here to this Tower moment and this Justice card. What's that with this Knight of Swords? I feel like that's too many. I'm going to take that one right there, and I'm going to put those two back in the deck right there. The Fool in reverse. I think what we're talking about with this Tower card and this Knight of Swords right here and this Justice card, I got to get one more out for this. The Fool is about a new beginning. It's about a fresh start. It's about taking a leap of faith. Whenever it's in the reverse, there is some fearful energy about that. This Knight of Swords is really clear, fast-moving energy. So I'm confused. And on top of this Justice card with this Tower, it kind of feels like a situation that comes out of nowhere. This could be this week. This could be lingering on through Sagittarius season for you guys, just FYI. There may be some kind of event that comes up that causes you to need to change direction in some way. And it has to do with things being balanced and fair. It has you not sure about which direction you want to go in, but it's leading you towards the Six of Pentacles, which is very balanced and reciprocal in some way. The Six of Wands in reverse, it feels like you're almost having to give something up in order to move towards something that's better and more balanced for you. Does that make sense? All right, that's what I have there. What's the Six of Pentacles right here for you? Ah, wow, okay. Well, we got the Death card out. And we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so the Death card, it kind of came out on its side, which tells me you're in the driver's seat of this situation. I've had a lot of sideways cards lately, and it's really telling me that we have a lot of people who are in charge of the decisions that they're making right now, and people are making a lot of steps towards what it is they want their future to look like, and everybody's really being asked to pony up with the big boy pants as to what it is you want that to look like, and you really have to start being active in your life. And with this Death card right here, with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's telling you you may be letting go of something that you really don't want to put the work in on anymore, and that's what's propelling you towards this Six of Pentacles. The Death card. And then we have that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles is about hard work. Whenever we have it in the reverse like that, you're like, man, I'm not doing it. The Six of Wands in reverse is like fighting a losing battle. The Fool in reverse feels like I don't really want to go in that direction anymore. I thought it was going to work one way, and now it's looking like something completely different. I need something that's a little bit more balanced for me, and that may be the change of direction that comes from that Tower card. Yeah, and I got the Tower card again, the Tower in reverse. Yeah, you were like, well, I've kind of seen it coming for a while. It's not that it comes out of nowhere. It's something that I've kind of seen coming, and so it's okay for me to let it go. I've kind of processed this already. This is very specific for someone. I'm not really sure what this energy looks like in your life. I've got the Ace of Swords that comes out. It's really just you making a decision and communicating that decision to somebody else. I don't know what that means. You are very clear and decisive about your words. Like there's somebody here that has, I don't know, you just feel very strong and smart and wise, although you've been through this a whole lot of stuff. And you're making some challenging decisions. It feels like you're very driven with this state of independence of this Nine of Pentacles here. And with all the work you've put in with that Three of Wands right there, and you've got all this major arcana here to back you up. It's like you're ending a cycle with this Death card. You understand it, and it's okay to let go of things so that you can move on to the next thing. Wow. Well, that's why it's your birthday, right? I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to catch up with you guys next week, and I love you guys a bunch. You're smart, whoever you are. You're very gifted in some way, highly creative person that I have just read for, and someone that, like I said, you've been through a lot, and you understand. You've grown a lot as a person. And now you're kind of just looking at, it feels like rebuilding energy. It feels like a rebuilding of sorts, and kind of like you have been rebuilding for some time, and now you're kind of waiting for all of that to come in. But it looks like there's going to be some kind of hitch in the giddy up that causes you to change direction at some point, either this week or possibly throughout the next month. But it definitely propels you into a place that is more balanced for you in your life. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that at all. And the great thing, the reason that I think it's so remarkable, is that you feel like you're an energy of someone who is able to let go of things when they need to. All right, very good. Oh my gosh, we got cards all over. Good job. All right, next up we have Ophiuchus. So if you don't know what an Ophiuchus is, it's usually, I think it's November 29th through December 17th. That's when you would have been born. And it kind of straddles or is in between the Scorpios and the Sagittarius zodiac signs. Yeah, look it up on the Google if you want more information about that. We're going to keep going with the Star Power Tarot for you guys. All right, what do we have for Ophiuchus this week? And happy birthday if it is also your birthday. We got the Judgment card out for you guys too. Awesome. That's a good sign. That's, again, that aha wake up moment. Yep, it's that realization, that sudden realization of something. And I got the Knight of Swords again for you guys. You guys might share a lot of cards with Sagittarius. We'll see. The Knight of Swords is somebody who takes clear and decisive action towards something, some kind of goal. This is somebody who comes in and just cuts away any kind of drama or BS that stands in front of them, because they know that it is up to them to do so. They know it's their job to do that. Otherwise, it's not going to get done. The World in reverse. All right, we've got a delay of some sort. We've got a delay of some kind of ending here. Okay, I'm going to clarify with another deck in a second. Seven of Swords. This was present for you guys a lot last week, as I recall. There's something that's flipped there. Hang on. Five of Swords. That also was prevalent. All right, so the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, I got to be honest, that is not a fun energy to deal with. I feel like I remember this from last week. Do you guys remember? Seven of Swords, it is specific to this deck for me. This is the Star Power Tarot. This card, and I always say I don't really even like to show it on camera. It kind of feels like classic narcissist vibes to me. It's someone who really doesn't see themselves clearly. They don't see themselves the way that other people see them. This feels like an energy that may be exterior to you. I'm hoping so. With this Five of Swords here, it's a very bullying energy. I do not like it one bit for you. That's the Seven of Swords. I know. That's why I don't really like it either, right? I know it's not a good vibe. And this Five of Swords, it can be kind of, like I said, bullying. It can be unkind, a verbally unkind energy. I got the Seven of Wands card. That's the drama card. That's like somebody who incites drama for, I'm not sure what reason. Whenever we have it in this deck, I'm telling you, this feels, I'm hoping, external to you. Don't let this be you. Really when you look at tarot card readings, you really need to examine what energy is yours and what belongs to another person, right? And you really have to get down to brass tacks with yourself. And that's why it's good to really know yourself and to be aware of what your energy signature feels like to you. And so you can be aware of what other people's are. So you can tell what's yours and what belongs to somebody else, right? This feels external to you, and it's kind of worrying to me. With that Seven of Wands, this is someone who just incites these little mini dramas, these little necessary things. Like, it's almost like a pay attention to me kind of vibe, and it feels like it's in your environment. And for some reason, it's present here, so I can tell it's bugging you. And I feel like this was present last week too, either in a reading I did for you guys here or over on YouTube or whatever. I feel like it was there. Yeah, I got the Knight of Wands in reverse. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, and that is like, it's very immature energy. It's immature energy. It's kind of like, it's somebody who doesn't think before they speak. They don't think about what they're doing. And this combination right here, and this is all going on top of each other. There's the Death card here as well, which is card of Scorpio if you're interested. But really, I think you're done with it. I think you're over it. I think you're sick of it. Yeah. All right, I'm putting this one in. This is the Lovers card, by the way. It was stuck to the bottom of the Death card. I mean, this could be a love relationship in your life for sure, but really and truly the Lovers card is about a finite choice. It's about a yes or a no. It's about an I accept this or I don't accept this kind of thing. I'm putting it back in though. I got the King of Wands that was just flipped over in there. I didn't even notice. So we got the Knight of Wands up there, but I have the King of Wands here. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy, but really this is about you taking charge of a situation. This is you saying, oh my goodness, no, I'm going to be in charge of this, because whoever this person is that's crossing your energy with this like funky stuff, right? It feels like it's something that you've experienced before in the past. You kind of see it coming. We have some family gatherings coming up for some folks. Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, that could be something that's coming towards you. Maybe you know it. Maybe you're already starting to put up some boundaries. Maybe this person's already kind of like in your ear, bugging you. I don't know. I don't really want to spend that much more time on it. All right, anything else out with this deck? Golly geez, right? I got the Three of Pentacles. This is you really focusing on your stability. You being like, okay, well, what is the partnership that I need here? How can we work together here? This Nine of Cups here. This is you. This is more you. This is about emotional fulfillment. It's about happiness, but really it's about wish fulfillment, and it's about good tidings. It's about good blessings, good luck. Hold on. I know. I'm going to come back in. I'm going to clarify. I'm hurrying through this because I want to not talk about that anymore. I know. It's like very uncomfortable. It's very weird. All right. It's not a fun feeling. Yeah, I got the Nine of Pentacles out for you guys too. That was out in a different deck for Sagittarius a minute ago. I said that's the minor arcana version of the Empress for me. It's asserting your own independence. It's establishing yourself away from the codependent energy that comes with kind of this narcissistic vibe over here. Okay. And that is why we have that Nine of Cups. It's almost like you make the decision to look at the, I haven't actually noticed this, but she's just kind of on my table, she's facing that whole pile and just kind of looking at it with a expression of peace, because she doesn't have to be involved in it. That's what I want for you. All right, I'm going to put that deck aside over there. I'm going to switch over here. I don't want to go with that one. I'm going to go with the traditional Rider-Waite here, because I really don't want it to get any darker. I really don't. Whoever this is with this vibe over here, and I'm serious, it does feel external to you, meaning it might be someone else that you have to deal with this week, this month. It feels like you're taking charge of it. You've experienced it before, and it's not amusing, but you see it for what it is. So I don't think you're going to get all wrapped up in it in a way that you may have in the past. Okay. All righty, ready. What's this Judgment world in reverse? Knight of Swords over here. Eight of Wands. All right, this is you deciding whether you want to contact someone or not. This could be a lot of communication coming towards you. In any case, the Eight of Wands is a card of communication. It's very much a Sagittarius vibe. It's about, it could be fast-moving communications from a lot of different directions, or a lot with one person. I don't know why that's on top of the World in reverse. And it honestly, the card came out on its side, which is you really deciding whether you want to engage with someone or not. Maybe that's it. Maybe, oh my gosh. I feel like someone may have just hijacked your entire reading, but also hijacked your entire week. House guests? Eh? All right, the Hanged Man on its side. It's the card of Pisces, but really it's trying to make a decision about something. It's you really kind of, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I don't want to do it. Two of Wands in reverse. This is like a failure in a partnership. It's like it wasn't good before. Why do we have to do it again? Golly. It's just very negative, and I don't really like it for you. Sorry. Yeah, I got the Page of Wands in reverse right there. That's that. It's very immature. It's very immature energy. I have the Page of Wands. I got the Knight of Wands in reverse. And then I got this King of Wands right here. These are all Aries, Leo, Sagittarius cards. But specifically, this Page of Wands in reverse, I always say it's like the child left unattended with a box of matches. It's kind of that burn it down mentality. I wasn't thinking before I said it. I wasn't thinking before I did it. With this Knight of Wands, man, that's like a slightly more grown up version of it. And that just causes more damage, really. You're dealing with someone who has been inflammatory in the past, and you know it, and it's coming towards you. And so you're kind of bracing yourself for this storm. It's like batten down the hatches, right? But you're absolutely capable of dealing with it. You see it for what it is. And you're actually, I feel like you're going to maybe cut it off at the head. Like, you know what? Well, maybe we just won't do it that way this time. Maybe we just won't give them that power this time. Alrighty. Well, see, that's why you're smart. That's why you're that King of Wands. That's why you are. Yeah, I got the Nine of Pentacles again. Golly geez. It's something that really, really throws you for a loop at first, because over here at the end of the spread, you know, we have the Nine of Pentacles upright, but here in the middle of it all, it kind of does throw you upside down. We got the World in reverse over there for you. Now we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse for you. I said that's that minor arcana version of the Empress for me. It's someone who is very independent, but when she's in the reverse, it's an extremely codependent energy. That's what I have you in the middle of. You come out of the end at the end here feeling much better, but there could be some situation in the middle of the week that just kind of, Sun in reverse. Yeah, that's the card of Leo, but it's something that really needs a lot of healing. It's Yang energy, something that needs quite a bit of healing. Alrighty, one more out for you guys, and then I'm going to cut you loose. Yeah, Six of Swords, good, good, good. Moving on to better things, because you don't want to spend your time over here. I swear, my tummy is like up in knots for you guys. It's like not a fun story here. And you know it, and here it is. It was all in the past here that you experienced those kind of murky, yucky waters with whoever this was, whatever this situation of energy is that crosses you, and you are moving away from it because guess what? You already learned in the past. Swords represent the intellectual body, the mental body, right? And they represent all of the wisdom that you have learned. You're taking it all with you because you've been through it before with whatever this was, whoever this was. Alrighty, I love you guys. And if that was your reading, then God bless you. God bless us all, right? Sometimes people are like, you know what? That just didn't really resonate with me. And you're like, aren't you so glad? Check back next week, right? I know. Like I said, holidays are coming up. Gatherings are coming up. Sometimes holidays are wonderful, but sometimes they're harder on some families, you know. Sometimes there's a lot of healing that is needed in situations, in family dynamics. And whenever we get together for holidays, they're supposed to be these special times, and they're built up in everyone's head to be like this magical Norman Rockwell kind of moment. And whenever they aren't, and the like true real colors come out, you know, and old things come up and that sort of thing. It happens. So anyway, just remember, love, 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 and enjoy every moment that you can. And even when times are tough, if you can't do it, what I always say is take a minute and pray before you say anything. It helps, right? All right. I love you guys. I'll catch up with you guys next week. And next we have Leos. All right. I'm going to put these aside, move this over here. And let's take you guys over here to this traditional Rider-Waite. What do we have for Leos? Three of Cups on the bottom. Could be some kind of gathering or reconciliation. Two of Wands in reverse. What? That's somebody who is experiencing some kind of a failure in a partnership for some reason. Things not getting off the ground in the way that you hoped for, or something, something's just not gelling yet is what I'm hearing. That's way too many. One second. Again, holy smokes. We got that Nine of Pentacles out again, and the Six of Swords again. Fire signs are making a lot of progress. Wow. And I'm just... All right, so that Nine of Pentacles is just that very unique, very independent energy, business owner, someone who is, well, the story of her, she's the falconer, right? And she only sells falcons, so everybody in town comes to her for their falcon needs because she's very unique to herself and she's very good at what she does. That is you. This is not, like, I feel like we've had this for you recently too, Leo. It's the minor arcana version of the Empress for me. Yeah, that means you're really, really sitting in your power. But guess what? Somebody is not meeting you halfway, and I'm not sure why. Looks like you may have already processed it in some way. There's some kind of failure in a partnership here somehow. I don't know what it is, but we have that Six of Swords just like we did a few minutes ago for Ophiuchus or Sag. I don't know. As soon as I do a reading, I forget everything I just said. So if you ever come to me for a private reading, your secrets are safe with me. I will not remember. It's like a goldfish up here. Anyway, Six of Swords, which is good that we have the cards to keep me on track, right? Six of Swords is about moving on from things that just weren't good for you. And it's knowing that you're going to a better place, even if it is independently, even if it is without this partnership. Six of Wands. That's about a victory. It's like a victorious homecoming. It's like, yes, I win. Oh, I like it for you. That's a good vibe. This is all a good vibe. I like it. We got 2 sixes in a row here. Okay, hold on. All right, I got the Chariot card. Very, very good. That's the card of Cancer. That's about forward movement. Golly, you've got 2 movement cards here. You may actually be moving house. You may be making some kind of major change in your life that propels you in this direction. It's forward moving energy. This is good. If you've been someone who's been feeling like kind of stagnant, kind of depressed, maybe like seasonally, like the grumpies, the funkies, we're moving out of that. This is looking good. All right. But I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Why? And the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's your card. Why? Okay, that goes in a different pile. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay, why do I have the Ace of Wands here and the Queen of Wands in reverse? Something not going the way that you wanted it to, and it kind of upsets you. Might just be situationally at the end of the week, Leo, so don't sweat it. We'll come back and clarify in a second. Thank you. Oh, geez. All right, holding on to something from the past. Is there anything else about this middle section? Thank you. 2 of Pentacles. Good. All right, hold on. I know. I'm just like a lot of nonverbals here, but let me just, because this reading wants to be all read at one time for some reason, and I need one more card. Whoever I'm reading for comes out in 3, 3, 3, and now I got to have one more here. Oh, we're going to have 2. Very, very good. But that is your card, Leo. So we'll put that one at the top right there. It's the Strength in reverse, though. So something's got you off balance here with this middle section, and it's got you taking a rest here at the end with that 4 of Swords. You're like, what are you even talking about? All right, hold on. I'm going to take it all the way back here to the beginning, and I'm going to get another deck. This one. So it kind of looks like you're moving on from some kind of partnership that wasn't going as well as you wanted it to. And we have got you asserting some independence. We talked about that. There's some kind of victory here and you're really, really driven. There's some kind of balance that you are looking for that is looking for you. And you are about to find it. It looks really good. Everything looks healthy. It looks like you're feeling good in your body this week. And you're like, thank goodness, because I think there may have been some sluggishness in the past. If you have felt that, you're going to be getting going soon. Now, this is what I really want to talk about is this Ace of Wands in reverse, this 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is your card, the Sun. Why? Why are your cards both here? The Strength card, I put it up here at the top, and now I got the Sun card, both in the reverse. And it feels like it's coming towards the end of the week, Thursday, Friday. You might just be beat, tired. Like, I don't have any more energy. Those are both of your cards, and they're both in the reverse. Why? What is this Ace of Wands in reverse? Ace of Wands should be like very fiery, very passionate, very active. It's like the most sexually passionate card in the deck. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's kind of like dousing the torch in water, right? It's kind of like a letdown of some sort. With this 4 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like somebody who kind of needs to let go of some things, maybe let go of some control. Maybe that's what our issue is. This Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's your card there. Whenever the Queen of Wands in reverse, it can be kind of, it can be a little bit needy, a little bit attention seeking. It can be a little bit overly dramatic. And it's kind of like maybe all of that stacked up. You may have a lot asked of you this week and maybe feel like a little depleted. And it may make you not feel like your best self. All right. So that being said, it feels like you've got a ton of energy over here at the beginning of the week. And then we have kind of a drop off towards the end, which may happen, right? Like I said, we have holidays coming up. And if you are someone who spends a lot of time in the kitchen or hosts family gatherings, I mean, I know that it's going to look different this year because of quarantine, but if you're someone that has that going on in your life, it can be kind of overwhelming and exhausting because like I was saying earlier, you can put a lot of pressure on yourself to be a certain way. I encourage you to let it go. I think you'll be a lot happier that way. This is interesting because this is somebody with this 8 of Swords. This is somebody who kind of takes themselves out of the picture, right? This is the 4 of Swords. It almost is like a much needed nap. And this High Priestess is somebody, it's very similar to that Hermit energy. It's like an energy of quietude. And that's what we have at the very end of the week. Okay, so it kind of makes me like chuckle a little bit. It probably does you too. I'm going to come back over here. Let's look at this. Why do we have you with this loss of like a lack of partnership and you having to be extremely independent? Feels like you have to be a driving force behind a lot of things right here. I got this. Yeah, Knight of Cups is something that some kind of love offering, you giving love to something, someone that crosses that. What does that mean? Thank you. Strength in reverse again for you guys. And the holy free holies. And the Chariot card. What? Okay, good. Good job. All right. Whoever you are, you're smarty pants. So I've got the Strength in reverse card twice here. This is you basically saying, all right, so things didn't go the way that I wanted to. I'm going to have to do it by myself, but I'm going to do it with all the love in my heart. And I'm going to feel good about it. I'm going to feel good about whatever it is I'm giving. I don't have a lot to give, but golly geez, I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to do it myself. All right. That's kind of how it feels, really. What somebody's saying. Chariot card twice is you having like a lot of energy towards the beginning of the week, a lot of driving force. There's a lot of balance that comes back into your life. Like I was saying, you feeling like very victorious over here with this 6 of Wands energy. It's like you're really feeling good about yourself. Now, what do we have in the middle here that kind of propels this little bit of hiccup? I'm just telling you so you can kind of prepare yourself. This 9 of Cups is good. This is like everything you ever wanted. Like, I don't even understand why you're upset about this in the middle. Hold on. You're like, oh, that was about everything going well earlier. But then what is this? I got the 9 of Pentacles, all of us, but it came out on its side. Again, like I said, it's that minor arcana version of the Empress. You guys have given me a bunch of doubles already, just right here. That tells me that you're present. You really show up with your energy. So thank you very much and good job. You're brilliant, obviously. Anybody who can propel that much energy telepathically like that and make it come across the table like this, I assume you're highly gifted. That's all I can assume. But in any case, back to the cards and back to you. What we're really talking about here is kind of feels like having to give up control in some way that makes you feel uncomfortable. Okay. Then I got the Queen of Wands in reverse on top of the Queen of Wands in reverse. What did I tell you? You have got to be extremely gifted, whoever I am reading for. Okay, so the Queen of Wands on top of the Queen of Wands in reverse. What did we say, guys? This is a really kind of like a needy kind of drama queen kind of energy. If this is not you, it's probably crossing you. It's so very clear. It's so very clear. Like, I can't make that up, right? That is nuts. And so what I'm telling you is, if you know that you're someone who can be a little bit control freaky, especially in stressful situations, again, I encourage you just to remember that towards the end of the week and counsel yourself about that. And I know you will, obviously, right? Okay, moving on. All right. All right, I'm putting those back in. Hold on. Do you have anything else to say after this whole part where we get over here to where you get to take a nap? Is there anything else? Thank you. I got the Empress card. Good job. Good job. Whoever you are, you're like, yep, I get it all back together now. Yep, it's all going to be fine. Everybody, see the Empress card, and again, what did I say? This is the minor arcana version of the Empress here with these 9 of Pentacles. So obviously we got to have you fully formed here with the Empress. All right, kiddo. Ah, geez, look at ya. You're really, really taking charge of yourself. So this won't be you. This is what I say about tarot card readings. They're never going to tell you about your future. What they're going to tell you is where the energy is sitting and the trajectory of what that looks like. And it gives you the opportunity to make a different choice in your life. So again, this won't be you in the middle. This will be you at the end, right? You know, like once you get the nap and stuff. All right. I love you guys a ton. You guys are geniuses, whoever you are. Anyway, I'll catch up with you next week and happy Thanksgiving. All right. Next up, we have Aries. We're going to move on to you guys. I'm going to stick with this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. All right. King of Pentacles, nicely done. That can be a bonus coming in. That can be a raise at work. That can be some kind of financial support coming in for you. Nicely done. You earned it, is what I hear. Good job. It's like such a peaceful feeling. It's like a relief somehow. I like it for you. I like that a ton. All of a sudden, it's like very calm. Oh, geez, how cute. I got the Page of Cups out with that. This is someone who offers friendship, love, kindness. This is like some kind of message of love. I like that. Oh, this feels so good. It's like talking to someone again. Oh, it's like repair. I got the Chariot in reverse. You're like, wait, not yet. Okay, so you're still on the fence about... You're still on the fence. Okay. So the Chariot in reverse is someone who's a little bit stuck in the mud. They're not sure where they want to go, which direction they want to go. This Page of Cups right here, I thought it was in the upright, but then I happened to put it down on the side. And like I said about these sideways cards, they've never come out for me sideways ever before in my entire life until the last about month and a half, maybe the last 6 weeks. All of a sudden, I noticed that my cards were coming out on their sides. I know. So this is you deciding whether you want to offer this to another person or not. I'm not sure. I feel stagnant. I feel stuck. I'm not sure what direction I want to go in. I know that I have a lot to offer to a person, and I have a lot of support to give to a person. I'm not sure how to approach this person, or this person could be crossing you. Again, this King of Pentacles, this is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So if you have someone who's of those zodiac signs, that's why I call them out. They may be of significance to you. Otherwise, this would be your energy. That's why I encourage you to be careful and conscientious of what your energy signature feels like. And so you know which is yours and someone else's. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, I feel like it's yours. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. Golly, at both. So that's somebody who's like, I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna stand still and think about it. I'm gonna stand still and think about it. Okay. I got the Ace of Wands out here. Again, highly sexually passionate. It's very much a card of Aries. It's an action-taking card. It is like very trailblazing, like it's definitely taking action. I think that wherever you've been, that's kind of this, I don't know what I want to do kind of energy. I think all that's going to be changing this week, and I'm not sure why. But we'll find out. Yeah. Oh, we will. We'll get nosy, right? Mm-hmm. Ah, geez, I got the, and I got, what? Hold on. Let me just, I see where this is at now. Okay. Okay. Hold on, let me just finish with this deck really fast. It'll just be easier this way if I just do it real quick like that. Thank you. And like one more out here. Here's what's going on over here on the table. I got this 3 of Swords out here on top of that Ace of Wands. Okay, this is heartache, grief, and pain. Again, it is that breakup energy, right? It's like very Ben and Jerry's feeling, okay? And it is something that you have healed through or you are currently healing, all right? And with this Knight of Wands in reverse that came out, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That's you. And again, it's very, it's kind of a non-committal energy. I don't know really what I want. I'm just kind of thinking about things. This Queen of Cups that came out underneath all of that kind of feels like energy from the past, like something, like it's someone who doesn't know where they want to put their heart. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Okay. And then next I have this 2 of Pentacles on its side. Again, trying to decide what's really going to bring balance into your life. You may be juggling a lot of things right now. This 7 of Cups says I'm overwhelmed by things. I'm not really sure what I want to do next. That's why I wanted to rush through shuffling the deck. It's because it kind of is this energy of like, I can't see where the tunnel is ending. And so I really want to like hurry and get to the end of it just so I'm not so uncomfortable is kind of how it feels. Yeah, I got the Devil in reverse. Golly, you're not kidding, right? The Devil in reverse is all about illusions. Well, the Devil is all about illusions. When we have it in the reverse, it can be casting those illusions off so that you have a little bit more clarity. That 7 of Cups, though, doesn't really say that to me. It's somebody who's still kind of got this like dryer lint over their brain kind of feeling, and that is no judgment on you. I mean, sometimes that just sneaks up on us, right? So we'll get down to figuring out what it is. There is some kind of action that you want to take, but you're definitely on the fence about it. You are really healing through something, and that is why you're kind of pumping the brakes on your life in whatever this, however this relates to you. Okay. Yeah, 10 of Wands on top of that. That's very much you. It's carrying like a lot of burdens. Yep. We're going to leave it at that with this deck. This 10 of Wands, this little guy, he's so cute. But man, he cannot push that up the hill by himself anymore. He's got to have some support. He can't handle another thing. And that it's totally overwhelming. Totally overwhelming. There's too much going on. I can't focus on a single thing, it feels like. The Devil in reverse is kind of fighting that same battle. The Devil is something that we chain ourselves to, right? And we're just kind of waiting for it to end. It's like purgatory feeling. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's somebody who says, I don't want to feel that way anymore. I really want some kind of balance for myself, but I really don't know how to get it. It's kind of how it feels. All right, hold on. I'm going to get another deck. Let's do this Deviant Moon Tarot here. We're going to take it all the way back over here to the beginning where we have this Page of Cups that you're really not sure about. You're really stuck in the mud with the Chariot in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who hasn't necessarily always invested wisely in the past. And so they're not trusting themselves. That Chariot in reverse, that's why you're stalling out on this. It doesn't matter. You're like, I have, like, from the outside perspective, you look amazing. I promise you, you really do. All this stuff feels internal to you. You have, you might be someone who's like very functional. You have a wonderful career. You have a wonderful home. You have a beautiful family, something like that. Something feels a little bit off for you where you're not, it feels like you're missing one thing is what I'm hearing. And this could be some kind of healing with this Page of Cups. Pages are messengers, but they can also represent children. Page of Cups is someone who offers some kind of forgiveness, love, or friendship. Okay. Lots of different ways that could go. Let's find out. Got the Lovers in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. Ouch. Alrighty, so if we're really talking about this Page of Cups, and if we're going to get specific, and I don't know who I'm reading for here, but the Lovers card is the card of Gemini, and so is the King of Swords also. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. But zodiac signs aside, because really zodiacs and tarot have nothing to do with each other, right? But this Lovers in reverse, it could be a relationship that you're letting go of now, or something that didn't go quite right in the past. King of Swords in reverse can be someone that you may have had verbal altercation with, maybe arguments or something, maybe just miscommunications. Things not getting off the ground, things not being good. My tummy feels kind of twisted up in knots for you, kind of like a lot of worry, stress about this. with that Page of Cups in reverse. There's some kind of need for healing, but you're not really sure you want to deal with it yet. And who could blame you? It looks like you've been through kind of a lot recently with this person maybe, or with someone else. I don't know. There's that breakup card with that three of Swords again. Like I said, it's kind of like that Ben and Jerry's card. Right. Yeah, and it's kind of like you really, really want to take action in a new direction, but maybe you're kind of on the fence about it. For what reason? Let's find out. That Knight of Wands in reverse is kind of like immature behavior. Possibly you experienced that from another person, or maybe that was you. I don't know. The Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups is like, it was... Well, oftentimes the Four of Cups is like not really acknowledging love whenever it's presented to you. Maybe that was you or another person in the past. Maybe you threw someone away. Maybe they threw you away. I hate saying those words like that. It's kind of hurtful to say things like that. And maybe that is why we're kind of on the fence about us. Page of Pentacles. But here's the thing, you or this other person knows a good thing when they see it. And while things were not good in the past, if this is somebody, I don't really know what we're talking about here. Hold on. This Page of Pentacles, and it's in the upright, is someone who's smart. And they know that it's better to plan ahead for things. They know it's right to take things slowly. Maybe you didn't do that in the past with this Knight of Wands. Maybe you were reckless and impulsive. Maybe someone was that way with you. But now you have learned from that Three of Swords right there. And the Queen of Cups in reverse, I mean, that's just like an awful lot of tears cried, you know. And it was kind of like, it feels like maybe you or someone else threw a relationship away at some point, and it was very painful. And now that you have experienced that, now you have been educated in that, and now you understand that it is going to be easier and better for you to take things a little bit more slowly in the future, and maybe really look at things before you dive off into them. Okay. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Anything else you want to say about that? Look at the Ace of Swords right here. Okay, aces are messages, excuse me. This is a message of clarity, of truth. It's honesty, clear-cut communication. I get the Seven of Wands. It's like, please, no drama. Please, no drama. I can't take any more. And really, that bridges between the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands right here. It's like, I really can't take any more. If I'm going to accept anybody into my life, whether it is someone that's returning that I want to just like heal with or something, or whether it's something I want to start, somebody I want to start some kind of new thing with that Ace of Wands, I'm promising you there will be no drama. A no drama llama kind of situation. I really can't take it. I have too much going on right now. Especially, look. You got two sevens here, and they really flank that Ten of Wands, that sweet little guy. You know, he can't do it anymore. It's too much. We got the Seven of Cups. It's too much. We got the Seven of Wands. That's too much. So we got to take a little bit of break. We got to look at where the toxicities have been with that Devil in reverse, that Two of Pentacles. Like I said, you're really seeking some balance for yourself while you want to take action. This is why you're pumping the brakes on it, because you, again, I said, with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, there's for some reason you don't trust yourself, or you don't trust this other person. There is a lack of trust in this situation, and that is okay. It's okay. Take your time. Go slow. There's no reason not to. And now I got the Five of Cups. You're afraid of toxicity. That's what I said. You don't trust yourself. I don't know why. And afraid that you're going to be doing the same thing all over again, even starting something new. It would feel like the same thing. It feels like very pessimistic, I have to be honest, but looking at this card, and I hate this card in this deck. It really is like one of my least favorite ones. Just because, and it's a great card, don't get me wrong, like the art is amazing. It's very, you know, it's a great example of what it represents. It's just so much toxicity. It's like, how much longer are we going to do it, right? And it was that way in the past, and that's why. And you feel like you signed off on those choices and you allowed that into your sphere, and so you're kind of not trusting yourself to make better choices. Oof. Queen of Wands in reverse, that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy, very needy, very naggy, kind of attention-seeking behavior. That's what it felt like in the past. That may have been what you've experienced. It could also just be your energy feeling like not like yourself at all because of that situation, and that's maybe why you're not extending yourself into anything new. And you're really questioning what it is that you want for your future. And like I said, take your time. It's okay. I'm going to leave your reading at this, because this is the Nine of Cups. Okay. The Nine of Cups is about three-dimensional wish fulfillment. It's about, I always call it the birthday candle wish. It's the minor arcana version of the star for me. It's kind of like the fairy godmother, wish granted. And it's really deciding what it is that you want that to look like. But came out on its side. And here's the thing about the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups in the reverse, it talks about over drinking for one thing, but it really is asking you to look at the toxicities and where they were in your life, especially with that Devil in reverse, and especially with that Five of Cups right there. I don't like it. I don't like it, right? And it's you obviously have so much on your plate right now that you really feel, although you want to do something new, you're slowing it down, which is very smart. It's very smart. But don't restrict yourself from having fun and experiencing love in your life, because I promise you, you're an incredible person. Because you've gone through all of this, I guarantee you, anyone who goes through any of these situations, this is obviously a lot of heartache, grief, and pain that you've experienced. Anyone who goes through that has to learn a lot from that. And when you learn a lot, you have a lot to give to another person. You have a lot more understanding than you did before you went through that situation. And so I encourage you to cut yourself some slack and do take your time. Do take your time for healing. Do decide what it is that is really going to bring you that emotional wish fulfillment, right? Because it's here. It's the energy of that wish fulfillment is here. It's really just about you deciding what it is that you want and what you want it to look like, okay? And that's up to you. But you know what you don't want it to look like. And hey, man, that's like half the battle, right? Okay, I'm going to catch up with you guys next week. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I hope it goes well. I hope it's low drama, which is what you would like. I see that here, right? Okay. All right, see you guys next week. Next up, we are on to air signs with Libra next. Let's see. We're going to take it over here to the Tarot of Azathoth for you guys. I cleaned all these decks off today. I separated them all back into their groups and, you know, in order and that sort of thing. So they should be in good shape. Let's see here for Libra. What do we have for you guys? Two of Swords, making some kind of decision about something. I got the Empress card out for you guys. Ah, ha, ha. Wow. With great power comes great responsibility, right? This is somebody who runs their own empire. This is someone who is very strong. They're very wise. They're very nurturing, but a lot is asked of them. You are an incredible person. You have a lot to do. Okay. You take care of a lot of people. The Two of Wands, there's some kind of partnership here. That this is good. This is good. This is good. I'm hearing this is good. This is good. We're off in a new direction. We're starting new things. We're starting new projects. We can see a future, which is good. This is good. Seeing a new future. Wow. And the Temperance card, that's the card of Sagittarius. We have a lot of good things coming for you this month. This is great, Libra. I love this for you. This is the card of balance. It's about self-discipline. Temperance, you know, it's the action of tempering a material so that you can turn it into what you want it to be. Tempering steel, right? To create something. This is about you. This is about you being disciplined within yourself. This is I want it, I got it mentality. Yes. Ten of Swords. I was like, oh, this is so great. Ten of Swords. This is the minor arcana version of the Death card for me, and it doesn't always have to be negative, although it can kind of feel painful. Obviously, it's one more stab in the back, but it's kind of the ending of a cycle. Tens are endings, and the Ten of Swords is definitely an ending to something. All right, we'll find out what it is in a minute. And I got the Three of Wands. Well, it's because here's what it is. This is what it feels like. The Ten of Swords right here. It feels like you're putting an end to something because you're manifesting something entirely different for yourself. It's like, wow, I never envisioned that this would be the way my life was unfolding, but it kind of looks like that's where it's going. You got the Nine of Swords there. Yep. Nine of Swords is about sleepless nights. It's about stress. It's about worry. This one is called cruelty at the top. It's labeled cruelty. It's something that we put ourselves through. It's that now, golly geez, you see the little gremlin on the bed right there next to her. It's things that keep you up at night, tossing and turning, sleepless nights, worry, nagging monkey on the back kind of stuff. I see that you are looking in a different direction with that Three of Wands, though. It's like my minor arcana version of the Magician, right? Master Manifestor energy. I sent ahead for that Amazon Prime card, right? Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse, I say womp womp, right? Three of Cups in reverse is kind of like a lack of reconciliation. It can just be like not getting together with the people that you would like to be with. That's honestly what it feels like to me. It's like maybe, I know there's a lot of families that aren't able to get together during the holiday season in the way that they would like to. That may be something that you are up against this month, this week. I'm not sure. That's kind of what it feels like. Let me look a little bit more deeply with these, and then I'm going to clarify with another deck, of course. I got the High Priestess, though. That's good. Oh, geez. Oh, it's so good, though. Watch me be a dork, right? All right, so the High Priestess is the card of Pisces, but really it's about inner knowing. It's about understanding. It's about understanding that although things may not be the way that they always were in the past, they will still be beautiful and they'll still be wonderful. You have an intense connection to all of the people that you love, of course, and they're always with you. Always with you. But specifically, more specifically, this High Priestess, it's really about intuitive information, psychic information. It's someone who's very wise. It's somebody who knows the right thing to do at the right time. And look here, we have the Ten of Cups here, and they have identified this card as satiety. And it's really having everything that you need, even though things don't always look the same as they have in the past. There's still a lot of emotional fulfillment, harmony, and love here. It's a lot of beautiful family. It's a blended family. It's people coming together. It's interesting because it's under this Three of Cups in reverse. The Three of Cups is typically like reconciliation, celebration, a gathering of people together, community and family and friends. But whenever it's in the reverse, it can be the opposite, right? And so what's interesting is that no matter what, it's still very beautiful and it's still lovely. And I'm not sure how you pull that off, but you do. All right, let's see here. Let's clarify with we're going to use the traditional rider weight here. What is this? This whole situation at the beginning is really, really beautiful with the Empress and the Two of Wands and the Temperance card all in the upright. It's like a coming back into yourself. You may have been feeling not your best self for a while. If you have been, you feel good now. It feels like you're doing things for yourself. It feels like you have, you're blazing a new trail. You may have started some kind of new business, some kind of new partnership with some kind of new endeavor. It's bringing you a lot of fulfillment. There's a lot of creative fulfillment here with this. It's a lot of balance, self-discipline. Anything else? Yep, the Hanged Man. It's something that you've waited a long time for. You really, really put in some thought and some effort as to what you wanted this to look like. You created this for yourself, and you had to wait for it, is what I hear. You had to wait for it to come, to get all, to come to fruition, for it to gel. Yes. Look, it's something that you work on. This could be your career. This could be some kind of passion. This could be some kind of hobby. I don't know. But this Eight of Pentacles is something that you are really into, and you're really putting a lot of yourself into. This Queen of Pentacles right here was on the bottom of that. This is about establishing a financial future for yourself. This can be money in the bank. This is, it's very similar to that Empress energy. It's like, bring home the bacon and fry it up in the pan all by yourself. I love it, love it, love it. It's very nurturing. It's very motherly energy, taking care of everybody and yourself. Honestly, good job. I can't even say enough about that. It's very beautiful energy, very hardworking energy. Now, what's this whole section in the middle where we have the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords with this Three of Wands? I don't understand, because it's a lot of stress. It's ending something, and it's something that was like really, really worrisome and stressful. Like I said, sleepless nights, monkey on the back, gremlin on the comforter. No, we don't like that. But it's propelling you to look in a different direction. Having to let go of something that was really quite concerning, actually, is propelling you in a new direction. I want to know what that is, because that feels like very specific to you. It feels like very specific to your career or something that you're very passionate about. Look at that. That is so funny. I've got the Three of Cups there again for you guys, but now it's in the upright. Okay, so you're like, well, talking about unrelated things, but still it's the same card, right? But again, it's about a gathering. It's about coming together. It can be community involvement. There could be something that you are joining forces with someone. Like I said, this Ace of Wands in reverse came out. It's like a whole different, like I thought it was going to go one way, and now it's going in a completely different direction. I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure what that's going to look like. But now I have people joining forces together and coming together to work together, like in some way, some kind of reconciliation vibe to it. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, it's time to get active. It's time to start working with other people. Yeah, I know that we're quarantined and stuff like that, but you can do things online, right? It's time to start getting active and starting to work with other people. It's coming out of hiding. It's coming out of the cave, coming down from the mountain. Yeah, look at that. We got the High Priestess again. Jeez, kid, right on top of the High Priestess. I love it when you guys do this. I love it so much. But yeah, like it's really understanding. It's a lot of wisdom. It's like I said, and she's really the pair to the Hermit. She's right, very much. These are people who have spent a lot of time, yes, in isolation, but someone who has learned a lot from their life. You could be very, very wise. People may come to you for advice, that sort of thing. Like you're really just that great. This is someone who's highly psychically developed. This is someone who knows how to let go of things and how to manifest for the future. Yes, you do. Did we have the Three of Wands? Yes, we did. I said that is the minor arcana version of the Magician for me. You're highly magical right now. This is why I love Sagittarius season. I feel like it's really, really a magical time of the year. It's because of Santa, but also because it just kind of is, right? I don't know. There's a lot. It's like a powerful time for manifestation, I believe. And like really getting things going in your life, being really active in your life. But you're very psychically developed, and like I said, you are able to let go of things. You're able to go with the flow. You're able to make things look the way you want them to look, and you're able to propel your energy in a way that not everybody in the world is able to. You're very, very gifted. Page of Cups. Yes. All right, so this is why do we have this here? Hold on one second. Oh, hold on. Nine of Pentacles, the Strength in reverse. Why? Okay, so I'm kind of getting this vibe that you may be spending more time alone during the holiday season than you wanted to. And it kind of feels like, I mean, the High Priestess is like a very solitary energy. And I don't like that for you. I don't think you like it for you either. The Strength in reverse kind of feels like there's not that much I can do about it. I feel like my hands are tied. I know that's very specific. Saying that, I don't know, there's like this hopefulness for like a reconciliation. It feels like it doesn't happen in the way that you want it to, or it doesn't feel the way you wanted it to, because maybe it's not as much as you're used to. Like I said, the holidays are looking different this year for other people, for others, and for everyone really. But really with the High Priestess out 2 times, again, it feels like someone who understands, and I feel like it's someone who is very, very wise, highly intuitive. You'll know the right thing to do at the right time. That was very specific. All right, I'm going to leave it at that for you guys this week, Libra, and I'll catch up with you next week. Is so much beauty with that Empress card and the Temperance and the 3 of Wands and the High Priestess. You guys are very you guys could pretty much do anything you want this month. You could really set up some building blocks for yourself. Really, really, when we're talking about your career, if we're talking about any kind of artistic endeavors, any kind of hobby that you have, this is kind of an influential month for you to really, really take the bull by the horns and decide what you want that future to look like. Because you can move a lot of mountains this week. Yes, good job. All right, next up we have Gemini. All right, we're going to stick over here with this traditional Rider-Waite. With the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. All hands on deck and everybody moving forward. Good. Page of Cups in reverse. What? Oh, man. That is somebody who needs to extend an offer of forgiveness or friendship or something like that, or they need to accept one. Pages can also be children. They can also be messengers of some sort, right? It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, if that means anything to you. But the energy of the card really speaks of someone who needs to offer or accept apology or love or friendship. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. Boo, boo. 2 of Swords in reverse. Somebody may have put their foot in their mouth. This may be you or somebody else. The King of Swords in the reverse is in the middle of it. That's your card, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Knight of Wands in reverse. That's somebody who's a little bit impulsive, doesn't really think before they do things. King of Swords in reverse maybe doesn't think before they say things. 2 of Swords in reverse, it's like really, really going within to make a decision. But whenever it's in the reverse in this combination, it kind of feels like maybe somebody said something before they thought about it. And now we have a little bit of situation we got to clean up. Maybe clean up on aisle 2. All right. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Kind of feels like bad timing, bad karma. All right, so that's not cool. Ah, look at that. 7 of Cups. Still kind of feeling a little bit fuzzy about it. Wheel of Fortune in reverse talks about delays. It just talks about, like, honestly, in this whole combination, it feels like someone who's really, really overwhelmed. It feels like someone who's got a lot of stuff going on. It feels like there was some kind of conflict. Something got kind of knocked off of its end here. We had somebody who said something they shouldn't have said. Somebody spoke impulsively, and now we got a little situation. Like I said, a little bit of a cleanup we have to do. You have a lot on your shoulders this week. There could be a lot of stress. It can be a lot of mental fog just because you may have a lot going on. You're not really interested in dealing with anybody. You kind of wish you could go be alone is kind of what I'm hearing, but that's not really going to be the case this week. So unfortunately, we're going to have to suck it up and do something different. It doesn't sound like fun to me either. I don't want to deal with it is what you said. Unfortunately, that's what we have on the table is kind of what it's feeling like. All right. All right. Here, what? Okay, so we have the Empress card here. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse, and we have the 6 of Swords. Here's the deal. This is what I'm hearing from this situation. I'm basically powerless to control this situation, so I'm just going to give it up and be happy instead. I understand that I can't control everything and that it's all going to be okay. All right, I'm going to choose to move on towards things that are easier and a little bit better, even if it means that I have to go to the grocery store alone. That's kind of what I hear. Okay. But here's the thing. It's kind of a tenuous situation. I'm actually just feeding you those words because at some point this week you may not feel that way. So I'm just encouraging you to remember that I said those things and just take a trip to the grocery store alone. just maybe towards the end of the week. Give yourself a little bit of a timeout, give yourself a little bit of break so that whatever this situation was over here at the beginning of the week doesn't repeat itself towards the end. I'm not saying that whatever this was at the beginning of the week can't be rectified and healed real quickly with that Page of Cups in reverse energy. Like I said, offering apology, friendship, love in some way. It might, I feel like it was a little blip. I feel like we're going to get through it and no big deal. But I do feel like there's going to be a lot of stress surrounding you, kind of like a lot of haze, a lot of craziness in your environment, and you're really, really not wanting to deal with it. However, it's just still kind of present there. I'm going to get a couple more out with this deck. This feels very situational for you this week, and that's not such a bad thing. Yeah, man. We have that kind of, again, that codependent kind of naggy energy. Somebody who needs a lot. They're real needy. They need a lot of attention. They're very needy. And it's kind of like, that's why we got to go to the grocery store alone sometimes. I got the 10 of Pentacles though, so this is good. Like I said, I don't feel like it's something that we can't come back to, but it is something to be aware of. Something in your energy. I'm not saying that this is you. That it doesn't even feel like it is you. With this kind of vibe to it, this needy, codependent energy, this attention-seeking vibe. It feels like it's external to you. Like I said, take yourself out of the equation for a little while. Give yourself a break from the whole situation, and we'll get turned right back around. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy for sure, but this is 10 of Pentacles is really establishing foundation, support, stability. It's the four walls of your home. It's what your house looks like on the inside, and it's peaceful and it's lovely, and it is that Norman Rockwell painting, right? With that 10 of Pentacles right there. And we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Let me look at let's just see how we can make this situation be the best it can possibly be. Let's do this Hush Tarot by Jeffrey Hush. Just real quick, if you want to say anything about what this little blip is here at the beginning. Thanks. Yeah, I got the Knight of Wands in reverse again on top of the Knight of Wands. I love you a ton. Yeah, so this feels kind of external to you. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but Knight of Wands in reverse is someone who's very non-committal. It's like, I said I was going to do one thing, now I'm going to do something else, and now it kind of causes some problems. There's some kind of conflict because of that. Anything else? It's like bad timing. It's just stressful, right? I got the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's really holding on to something in this. It's like almost holding on to the drama, holding on to the conflict of it all. That's something else you have to deal with. And now I got this Seven of Wands there, which is the epitome of drama. It's drama coming at you from external sources. This is what you're having to deal with. I'm very, very sorry. If this is your situation, that's what I say. So we got the Seven of Wands, we got the Seven of Cups. So you've got it coming at you physically, you've got it coming at you emotionally. Somebody is being kind of dodgy and non-committal. Now we have to deal with it. I don't love it. Like I got the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, good, but this time it's in the upright. And then, oh, good, look at you guys. You guys are amazing. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So we got the Nine of Pentacles, which I always say is the minor arcana version of the Empress, right? We had that earlier in the reverse. I said that's that kind of naggy, codependent energy. But then we have it out here in the upright with this Nine of Pentacles here from the Hush Tarot, which is good. So you're hearing my words. You're giving me doubles already. And look, I didn't even realize we have the Empress card right there. It was it's under the Six of Swords and the Magician card, the minor arcana version of the Magician, which is right underneath the Magician that came out. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's nuts. You guys are brilliant. All right, so in any case, we have you definitely taking charge of this. It's like you're hearing the words now and you're like, okay, I'm prepared for it. I see what's happened. So I'm going to have to be the bigger person in this once again is kind of what I'm hearing, and kind of deal with it all and be forced to kind of support it all on my own. And that's fine. And we'll do it. And it's going to be fine. And that's why we have you moving forward in this Six of Swords. It's really your ability to let go of this need for control. Some other people in your environment are feeling very controlling about the situation. Your ability to go with the flow and also go to the grocery store once on your own this week. Something, whatever it is you got to do. Go for a jog, take a bath. I don't know. Read, escape to the garage, do a project, right? Something necessary. You know, get out for just a minute is really going to help you clear your head, and it's really going to help you understand that you're capable of managing all of this and keeping everybody's emotions in check. Although that's not fun, you don't really want to have to do that. but it looks like you're kind of called upon to do so. And doing so will bring the stability back into your household. I feel like that's too many, but look, oh, geez, golly. It's the World. Very, very good. Very, very good. The World, I'm putting this one back in because we don't even need that one. The World card, it's upright. I mean, it really, really speaks so much of this Ten of Pentacles vibe. Like they both have that archway even in them, right? It's really, really the doorway of your life, your home, all of that. Again, it's that Norman Rockwell painting. It's like the end of a cycle. It's like once we get out of this, once we move on from whatever this is, we come back to reality after we take our little time out here and things are a lot rosier. You really just need to give yourself some time this week. If you can only just manage 30 minutes at least this week to just get away on your own. You have some energies here that are going to be asking a lot from you. You've got it's a lot of feminine energies around you that may be needing a lot from you in some way, and you may just need to be extra assertive in your ability to go with the flow and let go of a need to control within yourself and other people in your environment. Alrighty, that is you guys in a nutshell. I'll catch up with you guys next week. Good job. I'm impressed with you guys are amazing. Whoever I read for, everyone who watches these, I appreciate you, and your energy is so clear. And it's amazing the way that you guys pull these cards across the table, because it's not me doing it. It's actually you doing it. I just read the cards. I just read the stories. So you guys are impressive. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Next up, we have Aquarius, and then we'll be on to our earth signs. I'm going to stick with this Hush Tarot for Aquarius. I have the Star card out. That's your card, Aquarius. You're genius. Yep, you are. All right, so that is you really, really coming in as yourself. Although it has been a challenge, I'm hearing that last week or this today, up to today, has been difficult. It has been stressful. It has been worrisome. There has been some times that you thought that everything was going to fall apart, but you're kind of pulling it back together. Definitely coming back into yourself, feeling more like yourself for the first time in a few days. Very good. I have the Six of Cups in reverse. Some kind of issue with some, so Six of Cups is one of our soulmate cards, right? But it's childhood love, past life love, people that you've grown up with, family members, friendships, that sort of thing in the reverse. It can be conflicts with those kinds of relationships in our lives, or it can be letting go of a relationship like that. It's under your card here, and you're in the upright, so I don't feel like there's anything necessarily within you that's bothering you. It could just be something, well, we'll find out. Hold on one second. Thank you. The Page of Wands in reverse. Interesting. This is immature behavior. Immature behavior. Somebody is not thinking. They're not thinking outside of themselves. They're really just very self-focused. They're not paying attention to the needs of others. They're just acting insensitively. It's not selfishly. It's like self-absorbed. That sort of thing. I can't think of the right word. I'll think of it. Oh, look, I got the Queen of Pentacles, though. This is good. This is a very good energy for you. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's very much a nurturing energy. It's a very solid, stable energy. It's very grounded energy. It's very motherly energy. It's good. Yeah, and I got the Six of Wands under that. Oh, this feels like kind of a breath of fresh air. I don't know whatever this Six of Cups in reverse and this immature energy with that page was that's kind of under your star card there. In any case, this Six of Wands is like that victorious homecoming. It's like winning the battle right after fighting kind of a hard battle. It's like things finally feeling peaceful again. It's coming home for a celebration of some sort, and you being very grounded in that and feeling very peaceful. All of a sudden, I feel like I can slow down a little bit and relax. Although my throat's all clogged up now. Awesome. Sorry about that. I've got the Seven of Wands here. There's been quite a bit of drama that you've had to deal with. I'm not sure what that looks like for you. But there's been a lot surrounding you and coming towards you. I've got this Knight of Swords right here. This is somebody who takes fast moves. They're very... what was I saying? I feel like I can't talk all of a sudden, like my throat chakra was all blocked up. And here's what I was about to say with that center section. I just hadn't said it out loud yet. It was, I feel like the reason that you're more grounded almost feels like you just choose not to say anything about some kind of conflict. It's like, I'm just going to choose to have people ringing my phone. But all of a sudden it's like, I'm just not going to say anything about it, and I'm just going to let it go, and it's going to be fine. And I'm just going to suck it up. That's kind of what it feels like. Yeah, I got the 9 of Cups in reverse. Can be like, again, 9 of Cups in reverse can be over drinking. So do watch yourself over the week. I know we have a lot of celebrations. Obviously, you'll be staying home, right? Yes. But in any case, watch yourself for over drinking, because that's not fun. Let me get one more out here. But the 9 of Cups can be kind of like a letdown in some way. But I got the Ace of, oh, I got the Ace of Cups on top of that. Hold on, one more. Hold on. And I got the World card. Oh, that is so weird how that's on top of that 9 of Cups. I was saying like over drinking, but then all of a sudden I have like this brand new love relationship kind of feeling, this World card that comes out on top of that, which is like the ending of a cycle so that a new one can begin. So I don't even know what that means, especially when it comes on top of that card that I was saying, be careful of over drinking. So I don't know. Let's find out. Let's use this Deviant Moon Tarot here. Okay, let's take us all the way back over here to the Star card, because obviously you're feeling much better this week, although you have dealt with some kind of situation that was kind of disheartening with that 6 of Cups in reverse and that Page of Wands in reverse. It feels like immature behavior from someone that you've known for a long time. All of a sudden my face is super itchy. It's somebody that you've known for a long time, grown up with in some way. Some kind of something that took you off guard. I got the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who's, there have been some boundaries up. We're kind of letting go of some of those things. This nine of Wands is like the wounded warrior card, right? And this guy, he's so sad about it. This is like the saddest wounded warrior I've ever seen. He doesn't want to put up these walls. He doesn't want to drag all this baggage in, but now it's almost kind of self-pitying, I have to be honest. So make sure that is not your energy. If you've had some kind of conflict with somebody, let's just let it go, is kind of what I'm hearing. Go ahead and let it go, because there's no reason to sit in the pity party vibe. Not from you, not from another person. And if it's part of you, if that's your energy, well then good, because that means you can be responsible for it and you can clean it up, right? If it's coming from somebody else, you can't really help that, right? But in any case, we have you propelled over here into this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is, like I said, very solid, very grounded, very nurturing. It feels almost like that Empress vibe, where we have you just kind of, it's like a peace, a return to peace. And like I said, it feels almost like you choose to not be the inflammatory one. You choose to just let it go. You just choose to be the cheerleader, because you don't want to deal with the drama of the 7 of Wands here. You want to be communicative in the way that you speak. You want to be clear cut. You don't want any drama, and you don't want any miscommunications. There have been possibly in the past. You just want peace, is what I'm hearing. We just want peace. And that will be good. And that will be fine. This 5 of Pentacles, it feels like, oh geez, this can be somebody who feels kind of left out, kind of isolated from family, friends, loved ones. Somebody who feels like everybody's watching them, but they're still kind of on the outskirts. I don't like that vibe for you. If this is a way that you're feeling, it feels like you're kind of being asked to kind of stuff it, just kind of stuff it down. Is kind of what it's feeling. Let's see here. And then I got the Page of Swords. Ooh, alrighty. We got the Page of Swords on top of the Knight of Swords. We've had 2 pages in reverse here. Page of Swords is, like again, I said, he didn't come out on in the reverse. He came out on the side, which means it's really your job to master your communication, master your words, master your emotions, so that there are no outbursts this week from your side, okay? It's kind of a tenuous, it feels like a tightrope kind of situation. Like, can I stand it? Yes, you can. You can always be the better person, the bigger, not the better person, but the bigger person. Ace of Swords is some kind of message of truth. It's some kind of realization. It's some kind of understanding. It's clear, concise communication with you or another person, between you or another person. It's you being able to speak without hurting anyone's feelings. Yes, it is. And then I got the Lovers card. This is what is so nuts. So, and again, my throat's all clogged up. I got to slide all this over because this is a different situation. I don't know if I'm reading for two different Aquarians here, or if we just have two different segments of your week or life or energy. But remember, I was talking about that Nine of Cups, and I said, and then we have the Ace of Cups, which feels like a new love relationship. And then we have this World where we end something so that we can start something new. And golly geez, would you believe that the Lovers card came out on top of that? I don't know what that means. I don't know how that all fits together here. We have you really, really kind of tempering yourself and the things that you say, really, really trying to keep a handle on things, whether it's in your home or in the workplace. Some kind of new message comes with the Ace of Swords. That is what is sparking this Ace of Cups. Now, why we have the Nine of Cups there, and I mentioned the over drinking thing, I don't know, things to look at, things to think about. If you go out, please Uber, do not drink and drive. Always wear a mask, yes, and take the hand sanitizer. So much hand sanitizer, especially if you go out. Ooh, right? You'll be fine. King of Pentacles in reverse. Not sure it's going to be a solid deal. There is something coming up for you guys. The Three of Cups, some kind of reconciliatory energy. I'm going to catch up with you guys next week, and I'm not going to read any further here because this Three of Cups, it feels like a reconciliation energy. This feels like something that happens toward the end of this week that crosses you. There could be some occasion where you're going out with friends, somebody, you could bump into somebody. There could be some messages exchanged. I'm not sure. This person in the past, I don't know. With the King of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm not sure if they were like very solid in the past, because you are the Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, this is kind of like a true match here. This is why energetically you guys are attracting each other, whatever this situation is. I don't know. I could be reading for multiples of you. I'm not sure. So we have a pair here. You're doing well. This other person, your experience of them, they were not always that stable in the past. And so you're not really sure how this is going to look. With this Three of Cups right here, this is kind of a yes, no, I'm not sure kind of energy, which is why I think it's interesting. My attention is once again brought back to the Nine of Cups in reverse. Again, if you are going out and you are drinking, guys, I know I do not want to go over. I know I talk way too much. I'm going to catch up with Aquarians next week. Yes, I will. And we'll see where this heads. But the reason I bring this up with the Nine of Cups, when you go out, if you go out and you drink alcohol, you expose yourself to anything, it expands your aura very rapidly, okay? That's called getting high. It expands your aura. And if you expand your aura very rapidly, frequently, it causes little tears in your aura, and it allows energies to come in and also get out from you. That's when we can pick up colds. That's when we can pick up viruses, that sort of thing. We are depleted. We have these little holes in like our energy bubble, our insulation. But not only that, it can propel us into making choices that we wouldn't necessarily make when it comes to who we spend our time with and who we give our energy to. It can kind of cloud our judgment. And then once that energy is allowed in, it can kind of attach itself to you. So do be careful with whom you allow into your energy towards the end of the week. All right, I will catch up with you guys next week. I love you very much. You're very stable and you're in a really, really grounded position. So I don't think you will be led astray, of course. And you've got that star card right there, which tells me you really are in yourself. So I think you will make good choices. Of course you will, because you're smart. You're in Aquarius. You guys are like the smartest ones, right? I know you are. You're smart. Okay, next up we are on to our earth signs. We are going to stick with, what do we want to do for you guys? We're going to do Taurus. We're going to go with this traditional Rider-Waite deck. Taurus, what do we have for you? We got the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck for you guys too. That's about wish fulfillment. Hopefully. Or it could be the Devil in reverse. Okay, so the Devil in reverse is like choosing to let go of something, hopefully choosing to let go of something, or in any case, it is the acknowledgement that you have something in your life that you do need to let go of, okay? It's the card of Capricorn. if that is something significant to you, and you have a Capricorn in your life that is maybe kind of driving you to feel off balance, but really more the energy of the card is looking at some of the things that you have allowed into your life and deciding if you still want them there or not. It doesn't look like you do. I get the 8 of Wands right here, which is very fast-moving communication. It's something that happens really, really rapidly. I'm not sure what it is that's happening rapidly. Let's ask. What is that? Thank you, thank you. Got the Hanged Man, and then I got the 3 of Cups. Wow. Oh, okay. All right. Well, the Hanged Man, it's the card of Pisces. You got a couple of majors out here already. And then we have the 3 of Cups again, which is about reconciliation. It's about people coming back together. It's about gatherings together with friends, family, that sort of thing. That Hanged Man energy is something that you've kind of been on the fence about, like whether you wanted to get together with people, whether you wanted to get together with someone specifically. I'm not sure. Again, I will clarify and find out in just one second. Let's move over here to a new section, though. Thank you. Temperance, very good. That's the card of Sagittarius. That's all this coming month. And it's really, really, again, it's about tempering yourself. It's about self-discipline. It's about going with the flow. It's about finding out what that is for you specifically in your life. It's about moving on to really, really, to better things. It's about, yeah, it's propelling yourself forward, okay? I'm going to put these back in the deck. Is that... No, it isn't. Very good. That's about seeking partnership and really, really not sure what you want that to look like with that 2 of Wands right there. It's knowing that you have a lot to offer someone, whether it's in the workplace or whether it's in a relationship or at home, I'm not sure. But you kind of are a person that kind of has the whole world in their hands, and you're kind of looking out towards your future and deciding if you want to share that future with another person, maybe. 10 of Wands. This is like a huge emotional burden, some kind of physical burden possibly. It's a tough row to hoe, right? It's a lot to carry by yourself, whatever this is. Tens are cycles of completion too. It's about time to put something down. And look at that. Golly, what did I say? Tens are cycles of completion. The 10 of Swords dropped right on top of that. These are about endings. We're about to end something major, and we're about to move on to something better. And I think I know what it is. I'm going to keep looking. Okay, look, I got the Star card. That's the card of Aquarius, and this is really simply about divine blessings. That's the end card. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. It's about divine blessings that simply can't be taken away from you, and we're going to find out what that is in just one second. Let us use the Star Power Tarot. That Star card, it's... You know how I say that the 9 of Cups is like the minor arcana version of the Star card, where it's like very three-dimensional birthday candle, fairy godmother kind of wish. This Star card, though, it's more about blessings and gifts that are unique to you, talents that are unique to you, people, relationships in your life that are blessings to you, and the way that you bless others with simply being you. It's like very deep blessings. All right. Back over here to this Devil in reverse, and this communication card, and this reconciliation card, and this gathering, like this thing you've been on the fence with this Hanged Man. Should I, shouldn't I? 8 of Wands on top of the 8 of Wands. What? This is about fast-moving communication, kids. Like there is somebody that wants to talk to you, or you want to talk to them. You want to clear the air. And look at that. She's got the magic wand, this little star wand in her hand. That lady right there at the end. I've never noticed that before. It's like a magic fairy wand, right? I grant that wish. I don't know. The Queen of Pentacles came out on top of that, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So I don't know if you do have a Capricorn in your life or something like that. But this is someone that is... someone who feels very peaceful, very calm, very loving. There's something about them that's, I keep hearing like almost a physical description of this person. They're very trendy. They're very, very nurturing kind of personality. There's somebody that's coming back around towards you, somebody that you want to talk to. They want to talk to you. I don't know what that looks like for you. You've been on the fence about something. You've been dealing with a lot of, I don't know if you're trying to, hold on. Eight of Pentacles, something that, oh gosh, I got 888. 8 of Wands twice, and now I got the 8 of Pentacles out. This is like putting in a lot of work and effort into a situation. It's very similar to that Devil energy, I gotta be honest, where, and it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. It's yours. It feels like something that you're willing to work on. You're waiting to see where it goes. You're waiting to see how it's going to grow. There's some kind of reconciliation energy right there. You've been on the fence about it. There's been some toxicities in the past. You're not sure about it. Everybody looks good at this point. You look good. This other person looks good. If we're talking about a relationship, if we're talking about a situation, everything looks beautiful. This Devil in reverse energy really feels like you're done and over whatever it was you were chained to in the past, whatever this was that was kind of like enslaving you to itself. It feels like you've let it go. And so now you're kind of being propelled into a situation where there's a lot of communication coming at you quickly. And you've really been on the fence as to whether or not you've wanted to be involved with it, person. Pick a noun. Just pick a noun. And that is where that energy goes. Person, place, or thing. Whether you want to work on it, whether you want to work with this other person. I'm not sure. You have the Strength card out on top of that. Also, an 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Golly, it's a Strength card. It's like, I'm not really sure I'm able to deal with it. That's interesting that it goes with the same bank as that Devil in reverse, which kind of does feel like I'm struggling to let go of something. But here, with this Strength card, it's the card of Leo. It's like, yes, you can. Yes, I can. Yes, you can. Because we've got the Temperance card that it leads right into, which again is about self-discipline. It's about learning to go with the flow, and it's about learning to let go whenever you need to. It's learning how to persevere when you need to, but it's definitely about learning how to let go, and it's definitely about learning that there is something better out there for you. Yeah, you're so smart. You got this. You're like, oh, I got that yesterday. I got that 2 months ago. You don't have to tell me. But look here, we have you on the fence about some kind of partnership here. Can I extend myself? You've got the whole world in your hands to offer to another person, but you're kind of on the fence about who that is, what that looks like for you. Because we have the 2 10s right here. You've been asked to put it down, whatever it was. There was some kind of massive burden you were carrying. There was a lot of heartache and a lot of pain. And this is my Julius Caesar card. It's like something that keeps coming back around. It's like one more final stab in the back. We got the Knight of Pentacles there. Gosh, we got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Pentacles here. We got a lot of Pentacles here. We could be talking about a work situation. Could be talking about a love situation. I'm not sure. This Knight of Pentacles is somebody who wants to take things slow. They want to do things the right way. They want to be smart about things. They don't want to bite off more than they can chew ever again. They want to be prepared for whatever it is, this journey that's ahead of them, whatever this relationship is that's ahead for you. You're going to be prepared. You're much smarter. You're much wiser now. You're willing to put in the work where it's necessary, and you understand what it's going to take to get you there. Yes. But also, you don't want to have to carry in any more than you already, than you need. Because there's not room for it. There's just not room for it. There's not room for any baggage. You've got to let it all go. Whatever that is with this Devil energy, you're definitely gonna. I got the Queen of Cups out. Good. This is about love. This is about emotional harmony and fulfillment. This is about being emotionally healed enough to extend yourself towards another person. You're like, yes, I know I can. I'm just not sure I'm ready to. Well, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, you are ready to. It's just whether you want to or not. That's all. It's do you want to or not. You're like, well, show me something that's worth it. Just show me the money. Well, let's look at that. What is that star? Temperance again. Oh, this is going to be a good month for you guys. I love it. I love it. This is the card of Sagittarius. Yes, it is. It's about self-discipline again. Yes, but it's about, again, it's learning to go with the flow. Guess what? You don't get to have all the answers ahead of time. Who is this thing? What is this thing that's crossing you with this star card? Well, yeah, show me the money. Who is it? What's it going to be? The Three of Wands, it's something that you've been looking for a long time. This is what I call the minor arcana version of the Magician. I manifested that Amazon Prime card. You see it, you know it's coming. You're like, but I don't. It's very similar with that Star card. That's a very powerful combination. Manifestation plus with the Star card, having the blessings of the universe behind you, propelling you in that direction. Are you kidding me? This is a lot of positive energy. You got the Temperance card out there twice. That's amazing. The Strength card out there, the Devil in reverse, the 10, there's two 10s right on top of each other. Cycles of completion, letting it go, clearing it out, moving on, right in the middle of your reading. You are a blessed person and you are about to experience a rapid change for yourself. And it is propelling you towards something that is very unique, a very unique blessing to you. It's one of those blessings. I think of the Star card as like, if you've ever had your palm read or something like that, there are certain things that are on your palm that will be on your left palm that will transfer over to your right palm over time, or vice versa, depending upon if you're left or right-handed. And they're just like part of you, part of your timeline, part of your lineage. And so it, let me just real fast. No. Ten of Swords again. This is, I said no because it's the Nine of Swords right there. That's that stress, that's worry, that's anxiety, that's something that keeps you up at night. And then again, I've got this Ten of Swords. Again, this is 3 10s out for you guys. Definitely an ending to something that's been worrisome, something that's been stressful. That's a blessing that you get to leave that behind. You're ending something. I'm not sure what it is that is coming towards you. I don't think you know what's coming towards you. We're going to find out next week. I can't wait. It's like such a cliffhanger for you guys. With this Temperance card out twice though, that's amazing. This coming month is going to be really powerful for you. And I'm hearing that this is going to be that way for a lot of people. What did I say? Very powerful month for manifestation. If there is something that you want, I want you to get down to brass tacks and be really serious with yourself about what you want for your future. You know, show me the money card, right? And then really ask your higher power to be responsible for what that looks like in your life, right? Because we don't always know what that looks like. We don't always know the best thing for us. Sometimes it's better for us to ask a higher power for guidance, right? Whoever that is for you, God, Jesus, I don't know. But yes, yes, you can. All right. I love you guys. I'll catch up with you next week. It's like, I don't know. I'm as excited as you are. I want to know too, but I like it. All right. Next up, we have Capricorns. Let's go to this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. Thank you. Queen of Cups, very, very good. All right, Capricorns, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy, but specifically it's about knowing how you feel about something. It's about being able to offer love and extend your heart towards someone. The reason that we can is because she carries the Holy Grail. She carries the Ace of Cups in her hands. You can't have that unless you have that for yourself first. You can't extend a full cup of love to anyone unless you have it first for yourself. That means good job for you. Pat yourself on the back. You've done a lot of emotional healing for yourself recently. You've gone through some things that have caused you to grow up. Grow up. Oh, in the very, very best of ways to really come into yourself emotionally and to understand yourself better. Wow. Very good. Highly intuitive card. Very good. 8 of Pentacles. All of a sudden, you may be starting some kind of new career path that just kind of knocks your socks off, or you're finding something that you really want to invest yourself in. You really do. And that's good. I love it. And now we got the Justice card on top of that. This is about fairness. This is about balance. It can be about legal matters whenever it's in the upright. It feels like legal matters going your way, the way that are fair, you know, in a fair way at least. That's good. Things being righted, wrongs being righted. Yeah, more about that in a minute. 5 of Swords in reverse, that's a different pile. 5 of Swords in reverse can be a feeling of gossiping. It can be about bullying. It can be like feeling like you just can't win in a situation. It can be like a bully external to you that you're just like, oh my gosh, you just win. Go ahead and win, right? That's kind of that energy. It doesn't feel like it's yours. Sometimes I think it's easier if it is your energy, because let's be honest, nobody's perfect. Everybody's capable of bad behavior from every now and then. And if it's your energy, at least we have an opportunity to look at it and make a change, right? And so it doesn't happen. We change the trajectory of it. If it's an external source, then we don't have a lot of control, right? All you can do is bring your best 100% to the table. What is this Five of Swords in reverse situation? Ooh, we got the Page of Cups out here. So it's possible that in the past there was somebody around you, could have been a group of people even, who maybe were not that nice to you. And it looks like it's time for some forgiveness, some kind of apology, some kind of friendship, something like that maybe on the table. Somebody may want to reach out and speak to you. I'm not sure. You may have people coming out and speaking to you from a lot of different areas. Maybe there were people that did hurt you in the past, and all of a sudden things are changing. I have a cringy face on for you for a reason. I don't know what that's about yet. Kind of making me nervous. I got the Lovers card out here. What? This is a card of Gemini. It could be a love relationship here. There could be somebody that's coming back around that you had some kind of verbal discord with of some sort. Somebody offering some kind of apology for it. This Lovers card in the upright tells me that things are maybe looking better. Maybe things are on the upswing. Cautiously optimistic. But wait, I've never noticed this before. Look in the card. Alice puts her hand up there. She says, wait, no. Wait, no. I'm sorry, there's such a glare. I'm sorry, that's like so high bright there. But she's kind of holding her hand out saying, I'm not sure. Hold on. I got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which again, it's that minor arcana version of the Empress, but whenever it's in the reverse, it speaks of codependent energy, okay? So just things to watch out for. This person, there may be someone that reaches out to you, someone that hurt you in the past. Maybe it was a past love relationship. It could have been a group of people. It could have been something influential in your life. It could have caused a change in direction in some way for you. It could have been kind of painful for you. And all of a sudden they want to extend some kind of offer of apology to you. It feels like kind of a codependent feeling, or it could make you feel that way, kind of a off balance kind of way. It kind of makes me want to like shrink into myself, kind of makes me nervous and stressed out. The Moon card, this is the card of Cancer. It's underlying issues, unresolved issues, loose ends that haven't been tied up. It really, really does ask you to look for the red flags. Look for the red flags in this person, in yourself. If you notice yourself being triggered in certain situations, take a moment, be really, really quiet and feel those feelings and think about really how you're feeling in that moment and why you're feeling those feelings. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Whatever this was coming back around, I feel like if this was a person that's like offering an apology, all of a sudden there just might be like a flood of emotion of like how things were in the past. This doesn't have to be a love relationship necessarily. I mean, it feels like it could be a family relationship. It could be anything, work related even. The Ten of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like this sinking feeling of, kind of this feeling of, I don't think you really know how badly that hurt when that happened. And this little Page of Cups apology might not do it for you. Ace of Cups at the end though. All right, I'm getting another deck out. Hold on, we're going to use a traditional right away because I'd like this to be real clear. That Ace of Cups right there again, which is interesting because didn't I bring it up with that Queen of Cups over here at the very beginning? I said, see, she's doing so well. She's worked on herself so much. She has the Ace of Cups to extend towards another person. There it is right there. Okay, maybe this is someone else who's done a lot of work on themselves. Okay, again, I said cautiously optimistic, but wait, let's look. All right, so what do we have over here? We got you in a pretty good position over here. Things going well. Things are seeming balanced. You've been doing well at work, it seems like. I've got the Hermit card. You've been very isolated. You've been taking a lot of time for yourself, being alone a lot, really asking your higher power for a lot of guidance in your life. You've become very wise within yourself. I love it a ton. You feel very balanced. Now, what is this Five of Swords in reverse? got the Magician card. It's a card of Aries for me. This is a card of manifestation. This is got the Sun in reverse. Okay. This is something that needs to be healed. And it comes right out on top of the moon. I didn't even see that. Yeah, okay, so the Sun in reverse can be depression. Remember how I said you may not know how badly you hurt me, and maybe that apology might not be good enough. This person, they may not understand. They may not know how powerful they were in your life, or this may be a vice versa situation. They could have been a love relationship. In any case, it was kind of one of those major choices in your life, one of those major situations that feels like it was kind of damaging. Somebody's coming back around. There's a lot of healing that's being looked at. Again, I said, make sure you're watching for those red flags, and make sure you watch to see if you are feeling triggered by a situation. Again, there was a lot of emotional pain in the past, and it may have triggered you into feeling very codependent, or this person may have felt that way towards you, kind of a clingy vibe of some sort. There is some kind of newness to this. My tummy is like all up in knots about it, though. I know what that's going to be. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, ooh, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. See, that's what it is. Remember I said that's that kind of clingy vibe, that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and then we got the Seven of Swords, which is kind of like that. It's kind of a lying cheater card. It can be highly narcissistic. It's someone, again, who may not even be aware that they have hurt you as badly as they have, because this guy, he's just stealing the swords. He's just stealing some swords. Meanwhile, he may not realize how valuable those swords were to someone else. And look, he's going to come back for the other two. So this is someone who you've experienced before. And that was a lot of pain. I said it feels like you've cried a lot of tears, and that could be why I'm mentioning, like, take note of the red flags. Are we seeing an actual change here? Because this person would like you to believe that they have, and they would like you to believe that this cup is 100% full. But here's the thing, with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, it almost feels like someone's very clingy, very holding on to something, same as that Nine of Pentacles, right? But this is someone who's like, I would just rather hold on to it. I would just rather keep it all for myself than let it go. Okay, now let me just real quick, like with this Ace of Cups right here. It's the Six of Cups in reverse. Like I said, it's one of our soulmate cards, right? It's that's that past life love. It's that childhood love. It's somebody that you've grown up with. You've known them before. Whenever it's in the reverse, we've known them before, and it didn't go the way that we wanted it to. They want you to believe that they have changed. We'll see next week if they have, okay? I'll catch up with you guys. Just like I said, watch those red flags. Watch them in yourself. Watch them in the relationships around you, whether this is a love relationship or a work relationship. We have somebody who in the past was not behaving at their best self. They really want you to believe that they've made a change, and it's very possible that they have, okay, with that Magician energy. But the Magician can be a bit of a trickster. He's an illusionist, okay? All right, unless he's got something else to back that magic up, like from a higher power, like I said. But then when you have that, you don't need magic, right? All right, it's kind of lower vibrational if you ask me. But they don't want you to view them that way. But there's been a lot of toxic codependent energy right there with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's somebody that they really were important to you, though. They're very important and influential in your life in some way. You know it, they know it. And so they know that you know that. And while I don't know that they necessarily understand how badly they may have hurt you in the past, I think they have some understanding of it, which is why they want to come in and fix it with that Page of Cups, right? So cautiously optimistic, but again, red flags, underlying issues. All right, you're smarty pants, of course you are. You have nothing to worry about. You're fine, right? Okay, catch up with you guys next week. We have Virgo after this, and then we'll be on to our water signs. I'm going to go with this Tarot of Wonderland for our Virgos real quick. Sorry, that's kind of loud, right? Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so again, we always call this card the definition of insanity. I am not a doctor, not a psychologist. I would never ever label anybody as insane, but it kind of feels the way that that would feel. It's kind of always reaching for the same thing over and over and over again. Meanwhile, it's never going to ever fill you. And you're kind of missing what's important down there on the bottom, right? Because you're kind of focused on things that aren't important. Whenever it's in the reverse, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to start focusing on the things that are important, right? I like that. I love it. All right, good. So that's about learning from past mistakes, right? Good. Fool in reverse, you're like, not really. Fool in reverse is somebody who doesn't really want to start anything new. They don't want to jump down that rabbit hole again. In this combination, like I said, you have experienced this toxicity. You have experienced reaching for these empty cups over and over again. You know it didn't do anything for you, so you're not going to start it all over again. You're not going to do it if it's somebody that approaches you from the past that kind of embodied that energy. You're like, no go. I arm's length, right? Good. Smart. Boundaries. And I got the Queen of Cups out for you guys too. Look at that. You are, look, again, with the Ace of Cups in her hand, look at how much work you've done on yourself. Just look at that. Gorgeous, beautiful. You don't have to accept that anymore. You know it. I know it. Everybody else does too. Nobody's even gonna, I feel like it's a feeling that you're almost superior to it at this point, and I love that. Good. It's not that you're superior to another person. You're just superior to allowing that kind of energy into your life anymore. It's a no-brainer. And I got the Lovers card out for you guys too. Very good. All right, it's a card of Gemini again, but it's kind of a choice. That's why I like to read the signs all together, the elemental signs all together, because sometimes we do share a lot of the same energies. So that Lovers card, it doesn't always have to be about a love relationship. It's about a choice in something, and it's a finite choice. If I choose this one person, everything else is wiped off the table. If I don't choose that one person, then I get to keep everything else on the table, but I don't get that one thing, right? Person, place, or thing, pick a noun. Right? That's the Lovers card. I got the Knight of Pentacles. I want to take things slow. I want to do things the right way. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to start something new, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to cross all the T's and dot all the I's though. Okay? I'm going to be prepared this time is what you say. I'm going to look for the right things. I actually have my head screwed on this time is what you say. You say, I'm ready to invest in the right thing. Oh. Knight of Swords, I'm just not sure I'm ready to do it yet. So we got two knights on top of each other. These are fairly immature energies, so they're kind of new. This could be a new person, place, or thing that's coming towards you, a new energy. It doesn't feel like something that's been in your environment for very long. Again, emphasis on the word new. Cool. And I got the Page of Wands right there underneath it. It's still like it's kind of like a feeling of insecurity. It's a lacking confidence. It's, I'm not sure I'm ready. I'm not sure I'm ready. I'm kind of interested, but I'm not sure I'm ready to take the full leap. Like I said, kind of immature energies that we're dealing with here. And the Nine of Pentacles, gosh, she has been super duper popular, which I really, really like. Except that she's kind of on her side here. She's kind of deciding, do I want to be single? Do I want to be independent? Do I want to look for a partnership in some way? This could be in a love relationship. This could be in a career. I'm not sure. They're just energies, right? And again, don't get too hung up on tarot. Again, they're just energies and they're just cards. Don't let them define your life and don't obsess over them, right? But this Nine of Pentacles, speaking of obsession and codependency, right, is somebody who's not really sure that they want to go down this rabbit hole of relationship land again, right? Do we want to jump down onto something new again? I don't know. It's kind of fearful, worrisome kind of energy. Kind of curious, but not 100% sure. Six of Wands in reverse. Things haven't gone well in the past. Why bother? It's very Charlie Brown feeling. Nine of Cups. Five of Wands. I'm just putting that one back in. Actually, I'm going to leave it at that. Yep, yes I am. And I'm going to clarify with the Star Power Tarot. I feel like I'm missing decks for some reason. I think I probably am. Tell me, I'm going to back it all the way up here. This Nine of Cups over here at the very end, though, you should know, is again that wish fulfillment, especially whenever it's in the upright. Minor Arcana version of the Star card for me, right? And it's about that bibbity bobbity boo kind of energy. Yeah, I can't wait. Christmas comes early. Yes, I like that. Hold on, hold on. So I understand that there's been some toxicity. You've left it behind. You're in no hurry to start anything new. You've done all this work on yourself. You have this full Ace of Cups in your hand. You're just kind of sitting, waiting is what I'm hearing. Not like just actively waiting, like doing your own thing. Just kind of doing your own thing. I got the Page of Cups in reverse. You're like, I'm not extending offers in any direction. I'm not really receiving calls right now. You can take, please feel free to leave a message kind of thing. There is someone possibly that kind of burned you in the past. You may have been this person. You may have been someone that made some mistakes in the past. You're really still trying to heal through them. You've done a lot of work. There could be somebody coming towards you, though, whether you're really feeling prepared for it or not. Let's look. Five of Wands. I stuck that back in the deck because I was like, I don't want to take that. Five of Wands is internal drama. It's internal conflict. Yeah. I guess it needed to come back out. They always do. I never worry about putting them back in. They always come back out if they're meant to. But the Five of Wands is really just about inner turmoil. Like I said, it may not have been another person that you may have had a lot to look at. With the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups, that's really looking at the chaos and the conflict in your life that propel you towards change, that propel you towards growth, right? Life can be challenging if that's the point. The challenges are the point because that's when we experience growth, right? If you're an athlete, you know that if you go out and you run 2 miles a day, every single day, all day, or not every day, but if you do it every day, that's great. But eventually you're going to want to push yourself a little bit farther and a little bit farther, right? Yeah. Not really satisfied with the status quo. And that's when we push ourselves, or when we're asked to push ourselves, right? Or when we're forced to push ourselves, that's when we experience growth. You've done that. You're doing it. You're doing it. I'm doing the steps. I got the Two of Swords in reverse. This is someone who really doesn't know which direction they want to go in now. Yeah, now that we've done all this healing, now that we've done all this work, and it's coming out right on top of that Lover's card. What's that? Got the World in reverse, a cycle that wants to be completed, but it isn't done yet. It's like we still got a couple of loose ends to tie up. We're not quite ready to close this book yet. We're not quite ready to close that volume yet. There's a change that's about to come around. You're really trying to take things slow. You're really trying to focus on like one step at a time. There's an energy that's kind of like rushing towards you, and you're kind of pumping the brakes on it for whatever reason, and I applaud that. I don't think you should be rushing into anything at all. However, there is something that's coming towards you. Something. Temperance. Yeah, that's the card of Sagittarius this time of year. And it's something that you know it's coming. I've got that Three of Wands, that Magician, and Minor Arcana version of the Magician stuck to the bottom of it. These are things that you have seen coming. Yep. Yes. And it's coming around the corner soon. And we're talking like, and this is like, it feels very much a timeline kind of thing. We have someone coming into your environment rapidly, and it's something that you've kind of seen coming off in the distant horizon, but you really, it's almost like a rush to, I'm trying to think of the right analogy. I'm looking at like people who are working out like as fast as they can before swimsuit season, or it's like when like going to the dentist and like flossing extra, like before you go to the dentist to make up for the 3 days before that you maybe didn't floss or something like that. Floss every day, twice a day, right? But like it's kind of like that. It's like makeup. It's like hurry up and get it done because there's almost like a deadline that has to be met here. And I don't know if it's like, if it's an actual deadline, or if there's just somebody coming towards you and like there's this need, like, I don't know. It's what it kind of feels like. It's like crunch time. Crunch time. That's so much easier. Yeah, crunch time. I got the Judgment card. Yeah, that's the wake-up call. That's the aha moment. That's looking at things for what they really are. That's like seeing things very, very clearly all of a sudden. Again, that's from you putting in a lot of work on yourself. That's coming up soon. There's something that's going to, what is it? Hold on. Because that wake-up call, it comes from a higher power, but it comes from doing a lot of work on yourself, being asked to turn it on. This Three of Pentacles, there's a dissolution of some kind of partnership there was in the past. It can almost be like changing careers, changing firms of some sort, changing companies. It's kind of like, I knew this was coming, but I didn't know it was coming this fast. I knew there were gonna be these changes, but we kind of didn't quite plan for it to happen this quickly. Now there's this light bulb turns on, this like light switch turns on, and it's like now it all needs to be done all of a sudden. I feel like we're fighting an uphill battle with that Six of Wands in reverse. Now, again, crunch time. It's fast-moving energy. It's like very much a buildup. I've got this Two of Wands here that's like seeking partnership, trying to get everybody on the same page. Crazy town. The Knight of Swords fell right on top of the Knight of Swords. Again, fast-moving energy. I feel like I can't get the words out fast enough to tell you what's coming. There's some kind of new partnership. It is with the Lovers card right there, with the Two of Wands right there. You've known it somehow was off on the distant horizon with that Three of Wands right there. You've really worked hard on yourself. Now you have something to offer to another person, whatever we're talking about. You're just kind of nervous about what it's going to look like. You've been fighting for something for a long time. And now look at this. It's here with that Nine of Cups. I just don't know what it is. The Ten of Swords. What is this wish fulfillment? It's the Ten of Swords? I don't think so. It's an ending to something. It's an ending to something. It's letting go of something. That is the wish fulfillment. That is the thing. It's being able to let go of something. That's nuts and strange. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. This feels very specific, and I almost don't even want to say it out loud. If this reading resonates with you, just go ahead and send me a message at some point, and I want to finish it out more for you. It almost feels like someone else's loss is your gain, and I would just like, it's not like a vindictive energy. It feels almost a little bit vindictive. It almost feels a little bit smug. And I'm not like, no judgment. Absolutely. Like, I don't know what's going on here. It kind of has that feeling to it. I feel like somebody gets knocked off of a throne, and you never would ever wish anybody harm, but it almost feels like you saw it coming, and now we're about to have some kind of replacement because there's an ending to something that propels us towards some kind of new partnership here. It feels very career driven. I don't know what we're talking about here. It's fast moving though, and you're saying like, I kind of did see it coming. I've been trying to clean it out. I've been trying to get everything organized ahead of time because I've known this was coming down the pipeline. It's definitely coming up, if not this week, definitely during this Sagittarius season. It's something that you are preparing for. You're definitely up for the task. It almost feels like you might be replacing someone else. Like you may be offered a position, a superior position that replaces someone else is kind of what it's feeling like, which is extremely specific. So I don't know. Take it as you will. But in any case, I'll catch up with you guys next week and we'll see how this all unfolds. And again, if that was your reading, very, very specific. So if it was, drop me a line and let me know because I'm fascinated and interested. I think you are too. This guy's extremely curious to know how this is going to go down, right? It has the potential for being somewhat inflammatory, but not from you because like I said, you're this Knight of Pentacles, somebody who's definitely dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. You're prepared for whatever this is and you're willing to work to make this to put the building blocks for success for yourself and other people around you. There was a Three of Pentacles in reverse that was kind of indicating a lack of partnership and a lack of teamwork. And I feel like you're someone who would like to solidify that in your life. You would like to bring that into your life and into your environment, whatever that looks like. Man, I don't know. Y'all are nuts. I love that. That was a really interesting reading. I will catch up with you guys next week and find out how that goes for you guys. Virgo, thank you for letting me read for you. Next up, we have our water signs. We're going to start with Pisces, find out how you guys are doing. I'm going to switch back over here to the, yes. Fine, we'll keep on with the Tarot of Wonderland. In any case, what do we have for Pisces? love it. Oh, it's just so you, right? You're like, yes, it is. It's so me. Emotional fulfillment. It's harmony. It's love. It's a family coming together. It can be a blended family. It's beautiful. It's a good space. Emotional harmony and fulfillment. I like it. Page Swords. That can be a message, hearing a message from someone. Pages are messengers. They can also be children, young people in your home. Can be having to deal with them all of a sudden during the holidays, which is such a great blessing, right? If that's you. We got a lot of kids over here in this Ten of Cups too. But they can be messages and receiving things of that nature, digital messages, little small things. We got the High Priestess. That is, in fact, your card. Nicely done, Pisces. Very good. Feeling like yourself again for the first time in a while. Looking in the mirror and liking what you see. Good job. All right, I'm not sure how that applies to that Page of Swords, so I will ask in a minute with a different deck. Hold on. I got the Eight of Swords. Well, that's what it really is. There's someone that you may have been at a distance from for a while, somebody that maybe you've been, this is kind of our card of like digital blocking these days, you know, in the new world of tarot cards, I guess. It really speaks of, because swords are about information, they're about communication. Whenever we have ourselves kind of fenced off loosely like this could be somebody, again, like I'm not taking calls, you can feel restricted from someone. It can be brushing things under the rug. It can be like the ostrich with their head buried in the sand. I won't think about it today, I'll think about it tomorrow kind of vibe. A lot of chaos swirling around, and I mean, how much can you possibly focus on at once? You kind of have to go within whenever you get this card right here. In this particular case, well, I don't know, I don't want to say too much, but it kind of feels like somebody making, like maybe you communicating with someone for the first time in a while. Two of Swords in reverse. You're like, no, I'm not sure yet if I want to do that. Two of Swords in reverse is kind of making a decision about what you want to do in that regard. And then I got this Nine of Pentacles. Again, popular card. I like that. This is asserting your own independence and really deciding what that looks like for you. Very stable position for you. A very good position. Beautiful. And that is fine. If you have been restricted from someone for whatever reason, if you're not talking to someone and you're really on the fence about whether you want to or not, there's a reason for that. That it's not like you're nuts or something, right? You're very wise with that High Priestess card. You've grown a lot. You're highly intuitive. Pisces, as in general, I should say, are very intuitive. They're highly psychic. Some of the most psychic signs in the zodiac. It's because you're so watery. You're very close to your emotions. You have a lot of understanding. And inside that water, you carry a lot of, you know, the secrets of the universe in that. You know, it's like all of that tiny little... all those tiny little life forms that carry all of their information. Look at that. We got the Nine of Cups again. This is good. This is going to be a good week for a lot of you. I'm going to leave that at that. Yes. Yes. Again, traditional Rider-Waite. So we have you over here with this Ten of Cups, which looks really, really good and feeling like yourself again for the first time in a long time, Pisces. I like that with that High Priestess. All of a sudden, my throat's super clogged up. Like I feel like I haven't been able to talk for a while. You may have been restricted from someone for a while. You may have wanted to reach out and speak to somebody. You've been on the fence about it, or they've been on the fence about talking to you. Now you have some kind of sense of independence, and you feel like you may be able to. Let me check, though. What is this Page of Swords here? Because that's my real question first. The Fool in reverse. Again, not sure that you want to talk to someone. Not sure you want to go down that road again. I've got the Emperor card on top of that. This is the card of Divine Masculine, also the card of Aries for me. But specifically, we've got the Minor Arcana version of the Empress here, and then we've got the Emperor right here again. This could be a true match for you, but you feel like you really need to kind of be in charge of how this looks from here on out. In the past, maybe... like I said, you haven't been talking to someone for a reason. I said, let's find out why. I feel like you kind of need to be the one in charge of this relationship, whatever that looks like in the future. I'm not sure why that is. I'm just feeling like that. Okay. Look at you. I got the Nine of Cups again. Oh, boy, that's kind of exciting, like big time big time kind of exciting, right? That's kind of cool that this is like a lot of wish fulfillment. This is like a lot of good things coming your way. This is like Christmas Day, like a lot of gifts. This is a lot of love. This is a lot of happiness. This is like having everything that you want all of a sudden, and it's like right there in your arms kind of feeling. And again, you're the one that's in charge of driving this forward. I gotta know though, what is this Two of, okay, just what is this Eight of Swords, Two of Swords combination? Because these are both highly restrictive. Look, this woman, she has a blindfold over her eyes in both cards. I don't know if I can get it close enough. Let's see. Blindfold there. Blindfold there. And the reason she's blindfolded, it's not because somebody did it to her. She does it so that she can think more clearly. It's like sensory deprivation, right? So that she can kind of get down to brass tacks with how she really feels about a situation without external influences guiding her thoughts. She would prefer to think her thoughts on her own. Again, with that Pisces High Priestess card, that's really you. And again, with this Emperor card on top of that, that's you saying, I'm going to be in charge of how this relationship looks, and I'm going to be in charge of how the communication in this relationship goes. Okay, I like it. I do. And with this Nine of Pentacles, this Pre-Empress card right here, that's which matches that Emperor card. I mean, really being in yourself, especially with that High Priestess card. You're highly impressive, Pisces. That's like you really being in charge of yourself. I got the Death in reverse card. This is somebody that's coming back around. Yes. That's why you're on the fence about it. It died once before, but it came back to life somehow. And so now you're going to decide how you're going to deal with it. And yes, again, I'm in charge is what you say. Death is the card of Scorpio. If you have any interest in that, I've got the Temperance card out here. It's the card of Sagittarius. We're going into Sagittarius season. Also very popular tonight. I like it. It's a card of self-discipline. It's a card of balance. It's a card of going with the flow. It's a card of being able to let go and accept and also embrace, right? Whenever you need to, you know when you need to. You have a lot of major arcana here on the deck already. It's kind of a pivotal week, possibly a pivotal season for you for some reason. I got the Devil in reverse and the Hanged Man in reverse. Again, this is another one of your cards. These are your two major arcana cards, the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. These are both the cards of Pisces. If you want more information, look it up on the Google, right? But the Hanged Man in reverse, specific to you, kind of feels like, again, you being in charge of the situation. What do I want to do? How do I feel about it? This is somebody who self-isolates, once again, like with the blindfold on, like, I will make this choice by myself. This Devil in reverse, I'm not going to allow toxicity in my life. I'm not going to allow other people to dictate my communications with other people. I'm not going to allow that in my life. I will be in charge now of whatever this looks like. Woo, got your big girl boots on today. What is this Nine of Cups for you that we have out twice already? I got the Hermit in reverse. This is a card of Virgo, but whenever it's in the reverse, we have someone who hasn't seen clearly in the past, and now maybe you are. Maybe you were misguided. Maybe you were misled. Maybe you misunderstood something. Maybe someone did the same. Maybe we had some kind of miscommunication. Maybe we had some kind of disconnection is what I'm hearing from you and your higher power. Maybe that there were other people that were kind of leading you, and you were kind of allowing it in your life is kind of what I'm hearing, and kind of allowing yourself to be sucked into things that maybe didn't feel right at the time, and you kind of allowed it to happen, and you're saying no more, especially with that Emperor card, like, and it's saying like, I'm ready to start talking again, and I'm going to do it the way that I want to. Anything else you want to say about that? I got the Five of Swords in reverse. There could have been a lot of gossip around you. There could have been a lot of people, again, like buzzing in your ear is what I'm hearing. And it's like putting an end to it. I'm not going to listen to anybody but myself anymore and my own intuition. My own feelings about it. And that's really where that Nine of Cups comes in there. I've got the Nine of Wands, again, card of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it really rushes in, and it's really you deciding what you want to do with it. Yeah. All right. This is your reading for the week. I'm going to catch up with you guys next week. I want to see how this goes. I can't wait to see how that Nine of Cups unfolds for you. And I feel like you are really empowered within yourself. Obviously, you've showed up a ton in your reading, just as yourself all of a sudden for maybe the first time in a while. You may have,
And I hate to say this, and I know you hate to say this, you hate to say that maybe I have been allowing other people to kind of guide me in ways that really didn't feel right in the past. And I had some feelings about it, and there were these red flags and these little tummy tickles, and I just kind of neglected them, and I allowed other people to kind of guide me with their thoughts instead of listening to my own intuition, my own self. And that's not going to be the case anymore. I'm going to be the one that's in charge of the way that my communications go and the way my life looks in the future, as well as my relationships. This could be at the home, in the home. This could be in a love relationship. This could be in your career. In any case, you definitely are taking charge, and I like it a lot. All right, next up we have Scorpio. Thank you, Pisces. I'll see you guys next week. Scorpio, we're going to take it over here to the Tarot of Azathoth for you guys. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can. All of that information is down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, I am so sorry if I haven't time-stamped it yet. I will try to get to it. Thank you for those of you who moderate and who do timestamp those for me. I appreciate you so much. You know how much I do. And also, if you want to book a personal reading with me over on that venue, that information is all in the About section of that channel. All right, and do like, share, subscribe, and push all the little buttons. All right, next up we have Scorpio. What do we have for you guys? King of Cups in reverse. Well, that is your card, isn't it? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. But in the reverse, it's somebody who's just really not feeling, you're not feeling like yourself. And when I say that, it's kind of a feeling of, I don't know how to express myself. I don't know how to tell the truth about a situation with the Seven of Swords in reverse. That's kind of like the lying cheater card, but it's somebody who's kind of coming back around. I don't know if that's your energy. And if it is, it's no judgment. Like I said, we all, sometimes we have bad behavior and we are flawed. You are meant to be. So if that is your energy, forgive yourself, because you would want somebody else, you would forgive someone else if they hurt you and they came to you and they apologized for whatever reason. With that Seven of Swords in reverse is somebody who has not been able to tell the truth in a situation for whatever reason. More about that in a minute. It's kind of a heavy vibe, I gotta be honest. The Tower. Oh, kind of a heavy vibe. What? Oh, it just got heavier. The Tower is kind of a catastrophic event. It kind of feels like it comes out of nowhere. Typically, kind of feels like divine intervention kind of moment. It doesn't always have to be negative. It can just be something that happens and sets us going off into a totally different direction, kind of spins us in a way we weren't expecting to, like a turtle that's flipped over on its shell, right, and spins. That's kind of how it can feel, and it can kind of leave you feeling disjointed and unstable for a time, and it may ask you to rebuild something, whether it's foundational things, relationships in your life, and it looks like you want to do that. It looks like you want to do that, because right now you're not feeling your best with that King of Cups in reverse, and with that Seven of Swords in reverse. You feel like you may have kept something from someone, or they're keeping something from you. You'd prefer that it all be out in the open and all healed and nicely done. I got the Five of Swords in reverse. Yes, again, that's that buzzing in the ear. It's like listening to other people. It can be gossip around you. It can be things that you have allowed to kind of dictate your relationships in the past, or something like that. Keep going here. I got the Ten of Wands. Oh, golly, geez, right? This is very similar to the reading we just did a minute ago, only with a different deck, right? Ten of Wands is about a heavy burden that has to be put down. It's a cycle of completion. It's an ending in some way, because you can't keep it up anymore. You can't keep up the facade. You can't keep up whatever it is. It's a burden, and you got to put it down. Whew. I got the Hermit in reverse. That's the card of Virgo. It's somebody who needs to get out there and they need to start talking. It's somebody who maybe has been denying kind of a higher self in a relationship. I'm putting these back in because it's too many. Hermit in reverse asks you to go within. It asks you to talk with your higher power. It asks you to get down on your knees, pray for yourself, pray for other people. That's what it's asking of you. And it's asking you to start paying attention in your life. Again, you've allowed, this is like me sounding very bossy, but these are your words for yourself. It feels like maybe you've been neglecting a higher power in your life. Like maybe you've been brushing some things under the rug, and maybe you haven't been allowing yourself to access the better parts of yourself. This Sun card just came out with that. There is room for healing here. There is room for healing in whatever this is, whether it's a relationship with another person or whether it's a relationship with yourself. We were just talking about your relationship with a higher power. And I was saying you got to If you got to get down on your knees and you got to ask for support, please do. I love that. I always say that the greatest gift you can give to another person is to pray for them, because they will feel your prayers. They will be affected by them, and they will be grateful for them. Whether they tell you or not, they won't go unnoticed. Yes. And there's a lot of healing that's coming up right now, this week, or definitely in this season. I'm loving it. Let's go over a traditional Rider-Waite here. I want to know why you're kind of, there's a situation here where we've got somebody not really being able to express their truth. And the King of Cups in reverse is somebody who's not feeling their best self. The King of Cups in reverse, they don't know how to express their heart. They don't know how to express their emotions. They don't know how to speak communicatively. And that may be where that Tower comes from. Maybe we've let something go so long that now we've got, instead of just like a little leak, we've got a whole geyser in the kitchen. And now we got to call the plumber, where we could have fixed it with Teflon tape, you know? Not now. Now we have to look at things, and I get the impression that you would like to do that, because you would like some kind of healing in this situation. Thank you. I got the Temperance in reverse, a card of Sagittarius. It's something that feels very off balance to you. There's a lack of self-discipline here. There's a lack of go with the flow. There's a lack of understanding between yourself and another person, possibly. And it's causing discord, disharmony, and sadness. I'm hearing sadness. King of Cups is sad. Somebody's holding on to something for dear life. It's like a feeling of needing to be right. I beg that this isn't you. I hope it's not somebody else. If it is you, then great, then we can fix it. We can learn how to let go of things from the past. We can learn how to forgive people. What did I say? If you need to forgive someone, then great, because we would love for someone to forgive us whenever we are unkind, right? And vice versa, right? Don't be so hard on yourself, and don't be so hard on others, okay? Life's about learning. It's not about being perfect, and you're never going to be. No, don't expect yourself to be, or anybody else. Look at this. I got the Four of Wands. This is, you're on the right track. It's that 11-11. It's that awakening. I'm focusing on the four walls of my home. I'm focusing on my physical body. I'm focusing on health and wellness for myself, whatever that looks like for you. But it's really focusing on stability in your life and focusing on a relationship. That is that Twin Flame 11-11 card. It comes right under that Tower card right there. We have a refocus. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What did I say? I said I feel like this has gone on too long. There's something in this situationship has been stuck in the mud. Nobody's taken any action to rectify the situation, and now that's why we have the Tower card in reverse. Somebody took too long. Somebody took too long to come back around here. It's caused a lot of sadness and a lot of pain. This Five of Swords, there could be gossip. There could be, I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. This could be somebody who was on the wrong trail. Somebody who heard things and maybe, I'm not sure, something fell apart here with that Ace of Wands. The bottom fell out of something. Somebody had to drop a bunch of wands here. Somebody had too much to deal with, almost like being left holding the bag kind of feeling. But it's like a very sad feeling almost. Ah, man, not a fan. This is too many. Hold on. The title of this card is Oppression. Okay, I don't like it. I really don't. But here's the thing. Whatever this situation was, whatever this was that this made this big geyser in the kitchen, right? That now we got to call the plumber about, whatever this is emotionally speaking, right? It can be fixed. It just is going to take communication, right? Communication is key. And I have this feeling that you or somebody else feels like it almost may be irreparably damaged. With that Ace of Wands in reverse on top of that Tower card. And it feels like someone's almost ready to just give up. Like they don't want to fight it anymore. They don't want to deal with it anymore. It's not getting any better. They're not seeing the results that they want to see. It's a highly pessimistic vibe, and I feel like that's coming from you. No offense, but it kind of feels that way. I mean, you may be very, very justified in those feelings. Yeah, I got the Two of Pentacles here. You're trying to seek balance. You feel like whatever situation this was highly off balance. You're questioning whether you can even have it in your life. That Hermit in reverse is really asking you, again, to get down and to pray for whatever this situation is. Pray for healing in this situation, because there's a lot that can be offered. This Five of Pentacles in reverse is someone who feels very left out from you, or you from them. It's a card of separation. Again, it is the card. It is the definition of pessimism. It is glasses half empty or glasses half full. You choose. Do you choose to focus on how bad things are right now, or do you choose to look at the beauty in another person, the beauty in imperfection within yourself and in other people? That goes on top of that Sun card that's asking you to heal. That there's definitely a separation between you and someone else here. I've got the Tower again, kids. What is going on? I got the Tower for you twice out here. That's kind of major. I mean, obviously it's major arcana, but I mean that again, that is something that is foundationally knocked off, knocks your socks off, right? And it comes out of nowhere. It's a big surprise, and it really just begs of healing. It just begs for healing. That is your reading for this week. I'm going to catch up with you guys next week and see where this. No, I got to have one more out. Hold on. Page of Wands. Yeah, that is asking you to take action. It feels like you've been waiting long enough. I really do think so. I really do. That's why I wanted one more out. I wanted to know. It feels like, again, Page of Wands can be children. They can be immature communications, but in the upright here, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In the upright here, this is someone who would welcome your conversation. This is someone who would welcome you back into their life in some way, starting small and waiting to see how things grow. But again, somebody in this situation is going to have to take action, and honestly, it feels like you. Okay, I'm going to catch up with you next week. We're going to see how this goes. I don't know about this Tower twice out here. If this is your reading, and if for some reason something comes up this week that you're like, holy smokes, was that a Tower moment? Please drop me a line and let me know, because I'm interested to know how this is going to go for you guys. It's kind of heavy. Like, I mean, it's real heavy, right? A lot of stuff going on here. I love you guys a ton, though, and I wish the best for you. Again, in any case, you can never go wrong through prayer, not for yourself, not for another person. And they will not go unnoticed. Prayers never go unnoticed. Sometimes they're the greatest things the greatest gifts you can ever give another person. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. And last up, we have Cancer, last of the night. If you are still up, then you are amazing and you drink as much coffee as me. Alrighty, Cancer, what do we have for you guys this week? We are reading with the Tarot of Wonderland. I got the Death card out for you. Whoop, whoop. All right, so the Death card is not always a negative thing. Sometimes doesn't it feel great to let something go? You know, the Death card is pretty much painful endings that bring necessary change. That's kind of where you're at. That's kind of what you've been going through. It's Scorpio's card. You had maybe a challenging month, but it's in the upright position, which tells me that you've done good. Pat yourself on the back, okay? That's a major transition. You just made a major transition. I just got chills all up and down my legs. I can't wait to see how the rest of this goes. Now, look, I got the Seven of Cups being absolutely overwhelmed. Sometimes when we end something, all of a sudden we're propelled into something brand new, and it's like a whole new part of our life, and it's overwhelming almost. This has been emotionally overwhelming for you is what I'm hearing. An emotionally overwhelming month last month. Look, I got the the Two of Wands here, which is seeking partnership, actively seeking partnership. It came out on its side, though, which kind of tells me that now you're starting to question things. You're starting to question what you want for your life. You're starting to question what you want the future to look like for yourself. And you're questioning, possibly inviting someone else in to share that future with you. Okay. Whew. Okie dokie. And I got the Four of Pentacles, though. You're like, I'm not really sure I'm ready to do that. I really would prefer to just be in my teapot. It's so cozy in there. I don't blame you. I think you should stay in there, too. Let's see. But golly, you got this Nine of Cups here. This is such a popular card tonight. I'm so excited that it is, because it's a great card. It's a card of emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment. It's stuff that you've wanted for a long time, okay? Here's the thing. Sometimes things come around when you least expect them, and you kind of have to be prepared to embrace them or reject them. These are the choices, right? Ace of Wands, this is a fiery, passionate new beginning. It's the most sexually passionate card in the deck, pretty much, yeah. It's a brand new beginning. It's trailblazing. I'm nervous. I got the Queen of Swords. You're like, I'm not. I feel like I'm very clear-sighted. I feel like I'm very clear-headed. I see what I want now. I've been through a lot. I'm smarter now. I'm wiser now. I understand what the future is going to look like for me. And I feel like I'm prepared to deal with it. Well, good for you. I'm excited too. I'm going to put this deck down. We're going to clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite. Good. I wish I was you. You've got your head glued on this week. I like this. This makes me feel happy. Okay, well, let's talk about this death card over here, the Seven of Cups for a minute. Yeah, I've got the Tower card out for you again here. This was something that was major. This was a major life event for you. This really rocked you. This rocked your world to the core. Now we are at ground zero. We are rebuilding, and this is exciting. It is. Like, I know it was hard. I know it was horrible, horrible, awful, right? But now here we are at ground zero, rebuilding. Look at what you did recently. Look at what you've done recently. Impressive. Impressive and terrifying, right? Now, what is this Two of Wands? I got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so you had some financial restriction in the past, and you made some poor choices financially. You made some poor choices with maybe a few things in the past. It's possible that you weren't really necessarily always paying attention to the right things at the right time. It's possible that you didn't always see things clearly. It's possible that you weren't always focused on the right things. Okay, now we have that in the reverse. So I encourage you, and it goes right on top of that Two of Wands. We're going to make different choices this time. We're going to make better choices, and we're going to take things slowly this time is what I'm hearing. These are your words for yourself. What is this Four of Pentacles? Because, yeah, I got the Five of Swords. Okay, we're still talking about this over here. Five of Swords in reverse is somebody, it's verbal bullying. It can be gossip. It can be feeling like you can't win in a situation. You're never going to win with this other person. It's seeing red flags in other people. This Two of Wands right here, I said you're like actively seeking partnership, but going to be trying to make better choices for the future, right? You're going to be watching for a lot of these trigger moments in yourself and in other people that come across your path. Learned a lot of lessons the hard way is what I'm hearing. I got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It propelled you into a state of financial distress. That's like the Tower in reverse right there. Possibly instability within your home life. This is deep. I mean, this is really asking you. This is telling you a lot, and you know it. I don't have to tell you that. I think we can move on from that, don't you? What is this Four of Pentacles, though, that you're still really holding on to that's really got you not sure? Yeah, we got the whole... So what it is that you're holding on to, the Four of Pentacles, it's this Five of Cups, which again is like that definition of insanity. It's like looking at the same things that have spilled, not recognizing what's really important over here in the past. That was you in the past. We're not doing that anymore. We're coming out of that energy, right? We're going to be looking at the right things now. With that Four of Pentacles, that's maybe why you're keeping yourself a little bit more isolated. You're starting to, you got two fives right on top of each other. Five of Swords, Five of Cups. That's you really looking at the toxicities of the past that caused that Tower moment, that propelled you to have the Death card right there in the first place. We get it now. That's why you're keeping yourself kind of in this teapot, kind of isolated. I don't blame you. Stay in there as long as you want, honey. I agree, but that's okay. You'll know when it's the right time to come out. But there is this energy of partnership that's kind of coming towards you. It's definitely lingering in your energy and your aura with this World card that came out here. Like the very ending of something. And this is an ending of something. And once this cycle completes, we are starting a whole new volume of you. Like I said, at ground zero, and there is some kind of partnership energy floating around in your aura. So it's asking you to be prepared for that. It goes right on top of that Nine of Cups, which is about wish fulfillment, which is right next to this Ace of Wands, which is just like really, really great, okay? Because it's like very passionate. It's very sexually passionate. That's a relationship that is kind of emotionally fulfilling, and it's fun, and it's fun to be around, and it's sexually passionate, and it's coming towards you. It's floating in your atmosphere right now. It's just waiting for you to tie up loose ends to get this really going off the ground. And look at that. I got the Ace of Wands to clarify the Ace of Wands. I mean, I can't make that up. I mean, that really is what that is. That is what it is, right? and you being very clear-sighted about it with this Queen of Swords. Tell me about that. Six of Swords there. It's moving on to better things, okay? Definitely moving on, and it's being very wise, taking the things that you need and all of the wisdom that you've accumulated for so long with all of this that you've dealt with, and making a change for the better. Shallow, murky waters over here, calmer, peaceful seas over here. But how do we transition from all of that over to here? You say, I've learned a lot. I've got my head screwed on straight now. Good. I got the seven of wands here. There's been a lot of drama, and actually, here's the thing. Once you come out of this teapot energy, you're obviously going to have, you're obviously going to have a lot of people coming at you from a lot of different directions who would like part of your time, however that looks for you. If we're talking about a love interest here, you will have a lot of options coming towards you, and you will be working hard to make the right choice for yourself. In the past, you maybe didn't, and maybe you're aware of that, and so that's maybe why we're having you move a little bit more slowly, a little bit more patiently with yourself and with other people, giving yourself some time so that you don't end up in one of these tower moment situations where you have to go through the death card again. You're smarter, you're wiser. Do you have anything else to say about this? I'm telling you, though, you need to be careful. If you don't want to start dating, then you better stay in that teapot. It's called quarantine, because you're going to have a lot of people asking for your attention. Yeah, what did I say? The Knight of Cups, that is someone wanting to offer love coming towards you. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're coming right towards you, or you're going right towards them. And it really is a new offer of love. We're talking about a love relationship here. Oh yeah, I think we are. Oh, I do. And I got the Queen of Wands out there. Like I said, you're going to be highly popular this season during the Sagittarius season. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy. Highly beautiful, highly sought after. Everybody wants to be around you. Everybody loves you. Everybody wants your attention. That's you. So I'm just telling you, if you don't want that, then you better stay home, okay? Stay home in your sweatpants, because if you go out the door, if you go to the grocery store, it's going to be like a lot of attention. Yeah. Well, you deserve it because you're gorgeous, right? And you're smart. All right. I love you guys a bunch. I will catch up with you all next week, and I appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you. I hope you guys are thankful for your lives, and I hope they are just full of so much love. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.